Is it?
It's not Groundhog Day anymore. No, that's over. That's over.
Thank goodness.
Hoping for a better game than the one we witnessed on Sunday.
Please.
Probably.
Would love it.
Thoughts on the lineup?
I certainly like what I'm seeing because I know that there have to be some rotations in there before we get to the next contest against Sevilla at the weekend. But, you know, everybody that subs in is a starter on 19 other teams in La Liga. So the way that this team looks tonight, it's not much different than what we might have been able to expect. I always like when Eric gets his chance to get in there, and Frankie in that holding midfield role, it's probably his best suited spot.
Alex, Frankie de Jong gets the call again in midfield. Ferran gets the start up front, motivated as always against his former team. A chance for Eric Garcia as well. So Flick mixing it up a little bit there.
Yeah, I think it was definitely needed, especially, you know, off the bounce of the last few games. This is obviously a cup game, not league game, but I think, as Spence said, I think he said it perfectly. Like, whoever comes in, the standard is still there, the level's still there, and I do agree Frankie de Jong coming in as a pivot is probably his best position, and he's getting into a rhythm now. Obviously, he scored not too long ago. Was that
against Valencia?
Yeah, exactly. Justo. That was the first goal, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was. So he's getting back into a rhythm that it's taken him a while to come back to that after the injury, but I think he's finally good now. And you complement that with Fermin and Pedri, and I think Ferran and Fermin up in that 10 and 9 position could be really good to play off each other. Again, Spence kind of nailed it on the head. It's just like whoever comes in, you're still capable of being the best team.
Which is how we feel about, you in the studio.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you saying that I'm replaceable?
Of course not. No.
You are now the.
You haven't been here in a while, so you're coming off the bench.
Maybe the Dani Olmo. It was about time that Alex came back.
We were missing it. Yeah,
we were missing it. Dani Olmo will be on the bench today. Maybe he'll get some minutes in the second half, as Hansi Flick said yesterday in his press conference. We are now live on YouTube after having some issues getting started. We welcome you all. There is the lineup with Szczesny, Koundé, Eric, Cubarsí and Balde at the back, with Frankie de Jong, Pedri and Fermin in midfield, Lamine on the right, Rafinha on the left, Ferran Torres up front. Rate that lineup from 1 to 10. Let us know your thoughts. We welcome you, YouTube viewers and Facebook viewers, after having some issues getting started. I wanted to ask you guys about the key player for this game. We're going with 3 options, 1 per line, and those 3 players that we mentioned who are earning their minutes, who are earning their chances under Hansi Flick. Eric Garcia came on in the second half the other day, made an impact. Barça playing from behind a little bit better. Frankie de Jong finally starting after coming off the bench quite a bit during this season when he came back from that injury. Ferran today leading the line up front.
Yeah, I think he's probably my player to watch today because I always like to see how he gets incorporated into build-up play, whether he drops a little bit deeper and plays more of a false 9 role, or if Barça just continue to look to strike the way they did the last time out against Valencia, where they were just running forward at every possible turn, and he was doing that, and he scored, and he didn't celebrate against his former team, of course, but for me it's number 3. I mean, everybody's important, but I think Ferran is a big deal tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play off. There's kind of a player that I want to say that's off the grids, but in between 2 and 3, in between Frankie and Ferran, I think Fermin's going to have a big game because you have, effectively, you have Frankie de Jong behind him that kind of gives that steadiness, that calmness in the midfield and allows, Pedri and Fermin to go up a lot higher onto the pitch because Frankie, as we know, does a lot of movement. He gets into the box, into deep lying roles with Eric Garcia, for example. Then you have Ferran in front of him, who again could drop deep to receive the ball, and you can play he can play almost a false 9 with Fermin being able to get into the box with doing those late runs. So I think he's going to be kind of that movement in the midfield that I think is going to be quite crucial today.
Well, keep the votes coming on YouTube. Simon 90s BA going option 2, which was De Jong. Anna R going De Jong as well. Tobias Larseb gives it a 10 out of 10, the lineup. Jamaican 876 also going De Jong. But who have we got? We've got some votes for Ferran Torres as well. Meriam Al-Mufti said Ferran. And we have another vote here for Eric Garcia, Jurgita Sirmuliene. Keep the votes coming, guys. Keep your thoughts coming on the live chat. In the meantime, let's go and listen to what Hansi Flick had to say to Mark Brau just a few minutes ago.
A few minutes to start this crucial game, quarter-final, single tie game against Valencia. We are, as usual, with our coach, with Hansi Flick. Hi, Hansi, how are you?
Hello, good.
Well, you said yesterday that, of course, today will be completely different. But for the lineup, it's quite similar for the team that you put on the pitch when we won against Valencia 2 weeks ago.
Yes, but we also think about the match for Sunday, in Sevilla. It's also important, but today, of course, it's important. We want to win this because in the quarterfinal you have no second chance. So it's today we have to win.
So do you think that it's important to follow, especially the path that also the team showed, for example, against Betis, that kind of gains single tie game?
No, it's like we don't know exactly what they did. So we prepared for when we press high, but also when they defend in deep blocks. So the players know what to do normally, and I hope that they will show it.
The last one, does it change something that it's a single game time, that it's a possibility of the extra time? Seeing it change something?
No.
Preparation of the game?
No, nothing. It's just, always we want to win matches, and this is very important today that we have to win.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Our coach analyzing the game against Valencia. Very important. We want to reach the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey.
Thank you very much, Mark Brau. The words there of Hansi Flick saying that nothing changes with this being an elimination game against Valencia. Just a quick mention to Barça One, where you can find all of your Barça content, the online platform that you can have on your phone and on your smart TV, where you can find all of the games of this season. You can find games from the past as well. You can find interviews, documentaries. You can find a recent interview that our colleague Llorenç Tarrés did with Gerard Martín, celebrating his renovation for the club, the extension of his contract. An interesting interview that you can find, and there are many more to come. A lot of interesting people have been sitting on this couch as of late, as you can find out on Barça One. People that are more interesting than Spencer and Alex. Right, let's go over Valencia's
exponentially more interesting.
Let's go over Valencia's lineup with Dimitrievski in goal. We think a defensive line of 5 with Aarons, Mosquera, Diakabi, Yarek and Jesus Vázquez. In midfield, Hugo Guillamón, Pepelu and Fran Perez. Up front, Sergi Canos and Umar Sadiq. Guys, this is a completely different Valencia than the one we faced 10 days ago. A lot of changes in the lineup. It's the Copa Valencia, but I think among the squad there might be just a little bit of a sense of revenge for what happened 10 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, precisely that. I think a cup game and a league game is always going to be different. It's the love of the cup, the art of the cup.
La Copa Mola.
La Copa
Mola,
Mola,
yes.
La Copa Mola. It's definitely going to be that sense of revenge. And again, I think we were talking about it in the sense that scoring 7 goals doesn't come around often. It was a really good day for us. We scored early and we finished our chances. In other games like the 1-0, we had a lot of chances, we just didn't finish them. So a repetition of those 7 goals is not going to happen again. Watch it happen again. But in theory, it won't happen again because the squad has changed. Their mentality has changed. They've learned, they always say it's easier to lose than win because you can change a lot when you play again.
They are an improved side under their new coach.
They're playing much better under Carlos Corberán. I'm actually surprised in a little bit of a way that they've left some players out, like Javi Guerra and Diego Lopez, for example, and Hugo Duro, who are all quality options. Maybe we see them in the second half, but the problem is you play a game against Barça and the second half might be too late.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean,
It was definitely too late for them in the second half.
I was going to say, the last time they played, that was the example. So I also think that it's very clear both teams are looking to La Liga at the weekend as well, and they want to win this quarterfinal, but Barça have a title race to chase, and Valencia have some serious relegation issues that they need to get themselves out of. So it's a balancing act.
Right, well, I've got a round of Guess the Player for you guys.
Oh, great.
And a round
All right.
of Guess the Player for our audience as well.
Alex, you're up first.
Let's do it. Let's do
course.
it. Because we
Okay.
have 16 minutes left until kickoff. We've got a lot
Good
that
luck.
we want to do today.
Have fun.
Right. This is photos from today's travels to Valencia. So, Spencer, this first one's for you.
No, I just said
No,
Alex.
but it's for you.
No,
for you, Spencer.
No, but it's for you.
There's no defying our leader.
Thought I was a veteran of this show at this point.
No, you're not the most important person sat on the sofa. Remember that.
I think that was fairly easy, Spence.
Is it though? There's no hair distinction.
Robert Lewandowski, venga.
Surely that's
Okay,
fair.
you're
Is
going
that-
Lewandowski. The live chat disagrees with you because they are all going with the correct answer. Dominic
it's Olmo.
Pietraszczuk, Mala,
about time you
P.T.
start getting
Roblox,
stuff right.
Shaquille, Betty Pomar, Carolina, Esme Flores, Nadav Tamari. Everyone's getting it right
Except for
Spencer Siegel. It's Danny Olmo who's back. It's Olmo time. It was about time for him to come back.
I'm gonna get it wrong as well.
Alex,
I'm gonna go with Fermin.
you're going to go with Fermin.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
I think.
let me let the photo
said that
get
really
onto
quickly.
the live chat, and you very quickly went for Fermin. Alia Spence says, "How did you not get that?"
Jeez.
Alia's on it. Woo!
Yeah, go on.
Right, Eliezer Galliano says Fermin as well. Empilo Mniandu says Rafinha. There's a couple of more votes for Rafinha. There's some Fermins. Imposter 2.0, Jason Brown, Dominic Pietraszczuk going Fermin as well. And the answer is Ferran Torres.
We're
0 for 2.
we suck.
Last one. Let's see between the two of you if you can get it right. Who is it?
Now
hair is that?
it looks like Lewandowski.
No, he doesn't have that hair though.
Yeah, but it's being pushed down. He's got like a long face.
Will that be Araujo?
Alright, oh no, it's not Araujo.
Lamine, because of the headphones.
Mark Brau's ready. Mark
No,
Brau
but
can play.
Lamine
I don't know if
has
he's ready
beats,
though.
doesn't he?
Huh?
Lamine has beats.
I'm going with Lewandowski just because.
I'm gonna
You're
go
going with
Araujo.
Lewandowski?
Yeah.
Do you agree, Alex?
No, she didn't agree. She took somebody
No.
else. She
Who did
said
you take?
Araujo.
Even
Oh.
Balde.
Oh.
I'm
Right,
going Balde.
well.
I'm gonna go Balde.
Okay, you're going Balde, you're going Lewandowski. Buddha places
It's Luka
Inigo.
Doncic.
Lisa says Koundé. T6N goes Gavi. Babeko says Gavi. Imposter 2.0 says Levy.
Gavi.
Malgorzata says
the hair threw me
Araujo. Shadowblade says Araujo. No one is getting this right, guys.
Tampoco yo.
His hair is not that big for that outline.
I think literally no one on the live chat, nor you guys got it right.
Because you expected the hair to be like big, like
Jeez.
Araujo, or like.
Joel Fuentes even went Kevin Durant.
Fair enough.
Mark Brau's ready for us. Is he? Mark,
Hi,
are you
Mark.
all
Is
right?
it
What's
Mark?
up, buddy?
Do it, Mark. Did you know who it was on Guess the Player?
Absolutely not.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're good.
Well, I have to say that I just talking for other things. So can you give me a key?
no, we've already resolved it. It was Eric.
It was
Okay,
as
okay,
it was as
thanks
clear
for,
as your
thanks for
quizzes, Mark.
asking me. Okay, so no, we are just in this position. As you notice, we are not just with Barça players behind me, just our Valencia players who are going just to the locker room. But yeah, I don't know the answer that you asked me, Robert, but of course I have a quiz. But I have to study a lot just to know exactly what kind of quiz can I do. Because remember, we did a quiz in the first game against Valencia in August, and we did a quiz against Valencia just 2 weeks ago. So today, I like, as always, to make some history. So let's gonna start with the quiz, just a few minutes to start the game against Valencia. Some history questions, and as always, I will start with you, Spencer Siegel. Nice to meet you again. So remember that you can answer to in our live chat. So let's go with the first one, maybe tough one. But many Barça former players, Barça legends have scored here against Valencia. But Spence and all Barça Live fans, could you tell me which former Barça player did not score in Mestalla, Coutinho, Griezmann, or Memphis?
I'm having trouble lately with this one, but I will say my gut is telling me that Memphis did score at Mestalla. That's what my gut says, and I feel like Griezmann probably did it. So I'm gonna go with the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho.
Oh.
I have to say
Spence.
something. I think I give the incorrect answer to the to our graphics, but it was Memphis. Memphis did not score. Memphis did not score. Memphis did not score.
0 for
Spence.
2.
Coutinho scored the first goals with Barça here in Mestalla. It was also a cup game. It was the second leg in the semi-finals in 2018 when Felipe Coutinho scored. Griezmann also scored in 2021, but Memphis Depay did not score. It was Aubameyang the same season, maybe that you remember. It was a hat-trick scored by Aubameyang here in Mestalla. I have to say it was a tough one, but also a tough one for you, Alex Ibaceta.
course.
Also a little bit of history, because last time we lost against Athletic Club Bilbao in quarterfinals. But do you remember which team did we last beat in a Copa quarterfinals? Was Real Sociedad? Was Granada? Or was Athletic too?
In any Copa.
In a Copa, yeah.
I mean, what was it? It was. Es que no me acuerdo. I don't remember anything. I'm gonna go just off the top of my head in terms of games. I'm gonna go with Real Sociedad.
You said Real Sociedad. We have to say that Athletic beat us last season in quarterfinals. We won against Granada in an incredible comeback in 2021. But yes, the last team we beat in a quarterfinals in the Copa was Real Sociedad. It was 2 years ago at the Spotify Camp Nou with a goal scored by Ousmane Dembélé. And it was the last time that Barça won a quarterfinal in Copa del Rey. So well done, Alex Ibaceta. I'm proud of you. And let's go with the last one, Robert. The last one is for you. And it's a number before my secret numbers. This season we have scored 9 goals against Valencia. But Robert, do you remember how many Barça players have scored against Valencia this season? 9 goals, but how many players? 4,
Okay.
5, or 6?
So, it's 9 goals. Lewandowski scored the 2 in Mestalla, so Lewandowski's one of them. De Jong scored the first one out of the 7. Fermin scored 2, so it's 1 for him. There was an own goal as well. Lewandowski scored in the second half. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. No, he's still in. Rafinha, who scored the second goal?
Ferran.
Ferran.
Oh, Ferran. 5. So it was De Jong, Ferran, Rafinha, Fermin, Lewandowski. Yeah, 5.
Well done, guys. Well done. Working as a team. Well
What
done,
kind of
Spence. Well
music
done,
is
Alex.
this
And well
that
done,
he
Robert.
gets?
Yeah, it was 5 players. So
Wait,
9 goals,
Mario
but 5
Kart.
players. 5 scorers against Valencia this season. So proud of you guys. Proud of you. So we started
for
just
Spence.
at the beginning of the season with the toughest one for Spence. And yeah, but Spence, I have to say that today the most difficult one was for you. I have to say, it was okay. It was not easy
I'm
to
used
remember
to
that
it. It's
Coutinho
fine.
scored against Valencia. So we
Whatever.
did not, as always, have
Not mad.
we don't have much time just to the end of the warm-up show, but just a quick little round, guys. Today my secret numbers for tonight's game. As always, you can guess what those numbers could be. My secret numbers for tonight's games are 8, 50, and 7. So quick round, guys. Try to discover what those numbers could be, or one of them.
7, the number of goals we
Goals
scored.
No, 7, the number of goals that Lewandowski scored against Valencia. He said it at the beginning.
Is it 50? How many goals we scored in the cup? Or is that caps of a player?
8, the number of times we've beaten Valencia in the Copa. I don't know. Just throwing
Okay,
guesses.
we're going
We're-
8
we're-
times we've beaten Valencia in the Copa, 50 the number of caps for somebody, the number of games for somebody, and 7 is Levy goals against Valencia.
The last one, yeah. The last one is good, yeah. Levy goals against Valencia. We talked a lot of times about this because we talk of this number in the game against Valencia in La Liga. We talked also last week in the game against Alaves. For the moment, he's on the bench right now, but 7 goals for Lewandowski score against Valencia. Well done. But the first one, at number 8, is interesting because it's the number of different scorers of Barça in this Copa del Rey. We have scored 9 goals, but 8 different scorers. Only Lewandowski scored twice against Barbasso, but the other ones are very different. Eric, Pablo Torre, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, well, also Gavi, so many different scorers for Barça in Copa del Rey. And 50, it's difficult to know, but it's interesting because it's the number of goals that Barca have scored away this season. There's a lot of goals scored away, and it's important to say that because today we have to beat Valencia if we want to be in the semi-finals, so it's a great amount of goals that we have scored this season away of Montjuic, and the last one, as we said, 7 goals Lewandowski against Valencia. So these are my secret numbers. I will go with my prediction. I think that it will be a tough match, as Hansi Flick said yesterday. For me, today maybe it will be completely different as the last game in Montjuic against Valencia. I think Barca will win 3-2 and we're going to get to the semi-finals. And just to finish my connection, I want to show you some footage, guys, and maybe Robert, you can comment on the studio, because today was a little bit emotional here in Valencia, because the President Laporta have visited places that suffered a lot. Just today, 100 days ago, terrible floodings were here in Valencia, in a village called Benetúser, Paiporta and Catarroja. More than 200 people dead with that floodings. It was terrible, one of the biggest disasters that happened in Spain in the history. And Barca Foundation and the president said today that Barca will help with some money, with the solidarity that Barca also showed in all the history. And today, President Laporte visited that places. Let's take a look at this footage, because it's absolutely incredible what the President Laporte have seen today with a lot of disasters here in Valencia. So this is the most solidary part and why Barca is more than a club.
Thank you very much, Marc. There is the footage of President Laporta visiting those villages that were devastated by the terrible floodings at the end of October. And President Laporta spoke after this.
Avui hem vingut aquí per expressar el dolor que sentim per les víctimes i pels familiars de les víctimes d'aquesta tragèdia que va provocar doncs, la Dana, i també per mostrar la nostra solidaritat i el nostre germanament amb el poble valencià. Nosaltres el que volíem era ajudar i sobretot no destorbar. I el que sí que vam acordar és que miraríem de detectar les necessitats concretes on podíem ajudar, i especialment doncs, vam trobar la rehabilitació dels espais segurs perquè joves i infants doncs, poguessin tornar a jugar, poguessin tornar a fer esport, no?
Right, there is the Barca initiative trying to help out in any way possible those towns and villages that were affected by the terrible floodings in the Valencian community. So much support to them, because as time goes by, you tend to forget these things, and the people that have suffered it are still suffering. They are still trying to build their villages, their homes back up, and well, they need all the help that they can get. Guys, prediction time. Marc Brau said that for him it's a 3-2. I see there, Spencer Siegel, that you're going with the same prediction.
I guess we happen to be in agreement this time, and I'll have to say that all 4 of us seem to think that exactly 3 goals are going to be put up by Barca tonight.
I want to encourage you guys on the live chat to send in your predictions. What do you think the final score will be? Alex, it seems like we are in agreement.
We are in agreement. What was your reason for the one?
I never have a reason. I just want Barca to win. I do not want to go to extra time. No. I'm hoping that it's a comfortable night for Barca. Yeah. Possibly to go 3-0 up and then just have Valencia score towards the end.
I was going to say, yeah, it was probably 1-0 at half-time, scored 2 more in the second half, concede 1. A simple night, let's keep it at that.
Okay, so predictions from our fans on the live chat. Akilia Franklin says 4-1. Malgorzata says 2-4 for Barca. Mala says 7-1. Repeat result?
Yeah.
Oof, I mean, I don't know. Rifat Hossain says 2-1 Valencia. Aren't you the Grinch? Sabri Cop says 4-1 Barca. Shadowblade says 5-2. Ajit Kumar says 1-0. Champions TV says 4-0. And let's go with one more Jamaican. 876 going 4-1 win for Barca. S. Mukhtar going 3-2. The players are on the pitch. The game is a minute and a half away from starting. But today here, apart from following the game, we've got, well, democracy is happening here on the show today. And let me explain first why we are going to have a vote today. But I need to give you context. So, Pau Cubarsí recently came to this studio and did an interview to celebrate his 18th birthday with our colleague Llorens Terres, and then he completed the 90 seconds challenge with our lovely Mae Rostro. Hi, Mae. much love for my hearts for Llorenç as well. You don't know Llorenç, but hearts for him as well. Support for all of our content creators. Maya Rostov did this 90 seconds challenge with Pau Cubarsí, and she asked him a very, what should be polarizing question, but I don't think it really should be polarizing. It's, do you prefer Spanish omelette, truita de patatas in Catalan, with onion or without onion? Amb ceba or sense ceba? There's division in opinions, but there's one big majority that likes to vote for one of the options. But let's see what Pau Cubarsí had to say.
Truita de patatas amb ceba o sense ceba?
Oh no, Pau. I cannot believe you said that. I cannot believe you said that. Can I listen to it again just to make sure?
Ceba o sense ceba?
Pau Cubarsí, no onions in his truita de patatas, in his Spanish omelette, in his omelette with potatoes. Right, so today, because we feel like we should put this to bed, that we should debate, but then put this debate to bed, we're going to have an election in which all of the members of Barça Live, and maybe some Barça legends, will come and vote, come and taste these tasty omelettes, with onion, without onion, amb ceba, sense ceba. They will have a ballot. And there's a voting booth. Everyone will vote.
Is the refrigerator the voting booth?
The refrigerator is a voting booth, yes.
That's Spencer's home, though.
Well, it's a voting booth today. So,
I've opened up my
guys, I want to ask the chat as well, obviously. I want to ask the chat as well. With onion, without onion, or have you ever tried a Spanish omelette? Have you never tried it so you don't know? Careful here, because the game has started. And who thought it was a good idea to have Barca wear the green kit today, which looks almost white on this pitch? When we're facing a team that's wearing white, this is going to be very confusing today.
Slightly.
The polling for the truita de patata is now officially open.
Okay.
Let the games begin.
Let the voting begin. Let democracy begin. Guys, members of Barça Live crew, you can come in, taste the truita de patatas, the Spanish omelette, and decide with onion, without onion. Or you can give us a blank vote as well. Guys, can we get the question on our screens for our live chat? With onion, without onion, blank vote. In the meantime, Marc Brau, I understand you sent your vote via mail.
Hi again, guys. Yeah, of course, I did it. I sent my vote via mail, as well as Paul Cuyas, my camera. Today we won't watch images from the bench because we are following Barca players, and we will see all the images tomorrow at Barca News. But I already sent my vote, and for me it's not a problem to say which is my answer, which for me is very clear. Of course, the omelette has to be with onion.
Well,
it's sweeter,
yes. Well,
it's better, better,
yeah.
Of course, with onion. And I have also Paul here right now. You can send it in Catalan, Paul. You want to say the omelette is better with onion or without onion? Amb ceba o sense ceba?
Without onion.
Without onion, said Paul. I disagree with you.
Oh, it's split on the
a lot.
pitch.
So it's split
A lot.
already at Mestalla.
So these are our votes, guys.
By the way, Marc, what is the atmosphere like in Mestalla?
Is it with onion or without onion?
Marc? No Marc? Okay.
I think
We've lost Marc. We've lost Marc. Okay.
He got mad. About the no onion.
Balde plays it through. Ferran chases it. Can Barca score here?
Yes,
Oh, Vamos! Ferran scores to give Barca the lead.
Amb ceba, sense ceba, amb gol. Amb gol, sisplau.
Ferran Torres gives Barca the early lead. Come on, guys. Fill the live chat with onion emojis. Vamos! Fill the live chat with shark emojis because Barca have taken the lead. What's going on here?
It was VAR.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What a pass by Balde. And the shark puts it through the legs of Yannick and scores.
I believe he is there.
The Shark. Ralph, Barca are up 1-0. Maribral, do we have a reaction? We don't have Maribral yet. Okay, guys.
He's still mad about the...
Guys, you know what we do when Ferran scores, right? You know what? Are we ready for it? Yeah? Okay. So, Spence, you ready?
I'm locked in, man.
Okay, so when Ferran scores, we go, ahí está.
Uy.
El tiburón.
Ahí está.
El tiburón.
Se la llevó.
El tiburón. El tiburón.
No pare, sigue, sigue, no pare, sigue, sigue, no pare, sigue, sigue, no pare, sigue, sigue. Give us some shark emojis on the live chat because Ferran Torres has given Barca the lead. We're up 1-0 early in this game and people are queuing up to vote for the omelette election, so...
It's dinner time,
come
so...
through. Carlos Puyol is our security guard here.
Is that Arturo Vidal? Oh no, it's just Aleix.
It's just Aleix.
It's
It's
just
Aleix,
Aleix.
our producer.
It's just
Aleix,
Aleix.
our producer, is going to vote for.
So the one on the left
Seba,
is
Senza Seba.
Senza Seba. The one on the
It's got an.
we should really
It's got a label. It's got a label.
We should really be doing a blind test, you know?
Hey, Nathan says, "Hey Alex, joined you guys after Kulis Corner."
Oh,
or
look
during,
at
I
that.
guess.
Spence was on Kuna's Corner today.
Yeah, I made a guest appearance.
Thank you for joining us.
Right. Barca up 1-0, guys.
Tidied up your house, Spence.
Once again, by the way.
Yeah.
Once again, the Barca official intelligence will have an advantage.
Well, because Barca keeps
Slightly,
scoring
yeah.
so early in these games.
I know.
No, Mario's coming in as well.
Okay.
Mario.
Mario.
Hi, Mario.
Hello.
A ver.
Hello, everybody. You're welcome.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Can I try the omelette?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You can. Go and vote. Go and vote. Go and vote. There you go. People voting for our omelette election. With onion or without onion is the question.
Seba, Senza Seba.
So I didn't read out some of the comments from our fans, so we'll have to ask them again, but later.
Yes.
Kokoran, we'll have to ask who will be the next scorer as well, because
Yeah.
we missed the who will be the first scorer question.
Indeed.
Koundé now has the ball roll out. What a start for Barca, guys.
Not too bad
Picking
at all.
up right where they left off.
Yeah. It's positive. We've been dominating for the past. I mean, it's only been 6 minutes of the match, and it makes sense. But we'll see when we score again. Essentially.
Well, Valencia have a throw in here.
Thank you, Jabari Parker.
Good game.
Thank you,
Appreciate
thank
it.
Forza Barça.
Or Mario Hessonia. Oh, Tanya, our makeup artist, is here to vote as well.
Oh, Tanya's
There you
here.
go. Tanya's here.
Oh, looks like a
Tanya's
tough
going to
critic.
vote as well. Oh, Kubarsi's down.
Yes.
Who will be the next scorer, guys? Oh, well, we're not getting Ferran as an option.
Okay.
I'll go Rafinha. Mark, give us a reaction to that Ferran goal. An early goal. Ferran didn't celebrate, but the shark is biting.
Yeah, the sharp is backing. I was so emotional, and I need some time to recover myself just to comment with you the goal, because I was very emotional with the goal scored by Ferran.
Were you emotional
yeah,
about the football
same
or the
as
facts?
Ferran did.
Or the fact that people like their tortilla without
The
onion.
Maybe it's for this. Ferran, remember, that did not celebrate the goal against Valencia, of course, in La Liga, but it was in Montjuic, and today he said sorry for all the stadium. It's the first goal that Ferran scored here against his former team, but in Valencia, and is the goal number 8 for Ferran this season. It's the
Tanya.
second
Ciao.
in La Copa, and a great assist by Alejandro Valde. So maybe the game started for the best way, but I think it's important also for the Shack, the scoring. He did a great job against Valencia and Montjuic, scoring the second one. Today he scored the first.
Right, well, Barca official intelligence says, Shadowblade rather, says Barca official intelligence prediction. We didn't do it yet. The Barca official intelligence once again has a bit of an advantage because it knows that Barca has scored early. But shall we do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Barca official intelligence prediction. Let's go. Let's go. Barca official intelligence. Once again, Barca 1-0 up. When we ask you for your prediction, the early goals just keep coming in these games, guys. What do you think the final score will be, Barca Robot?
First of all, please do not refer to me as a robot. That is slander. I don't appreciate that. And do I get a vote in this thing or not?
In the Spanish omelette?
Of course.
Yes, of course. Spanish omelette election, you can vote, yeah. We might have to bring the omelette to you.
I just don't have any arms, so you're gonna need to stuff the omelet in my face. But I am gonna say that Barca win this thing 4-0.
4-0, okay. We all agreed 3. Mark and Alex and Spence and me. What I don't like is what I'm seeing right now on the screen. That nasty tackle on Pedri, Mark.
Oh guys, terrible tackle on Pedri.
Yeah.
The referee said there's no yellow card, but Pedri is in pain. And all Barca players are saying that maybe they will need some assistance.
Ooh,
but for the middle, worst thing
That's
is that the referee said that there's no yellow card. Just some stat, important referees from Madrid. I don't want to be like Bernd Schuster,
Stop it, Mark.
but it's from
Stop
Madrid.
it.
Referee and yellow card. No, I don't say nothing. I don't say
You've
nothing.
already
I'm just
said
saying
enough.
where
You've
is
said
he
enough.
from?
We need to be better.
Okay.
Would we say, though, that this is a world scandal? That this,
No, guys, we need
No,
to
I-
be
I-
bigger in this situation.
I
We have
agree,
to
I
be
agree.
adults.
I fully agree.
I'm just saying.
on.
What we've seen
I'm just
happen
saying where
just
is from the referee. I don't say nothing else.
No,
And
well,
the good
but-
thing is that Pedri is recovered.
You
Yeah,
know,
Pedri's
I know
good.
that today
Yeah.
we're going to the voting polls, but you sound like a politician.
I would agree with you, Spence. I think what happened in the Spanish capital these days is borders with pathetic, and I would have no space for it in sport.
Listen, hold on, just make sure this
Yes, Queen Bey wins it
counterattack is snuffed out. I want to make one thing real clear, by the way, okay? Because everybody is claiming on all sides that there are some kind of scandal. I think everybody can agree that the quality of refereeing can be improved.
Yes.
That's a separate
Yes.
conversation.
And we can
though.
all agree that the tackle which is being analysed and scrutinised is the most definite red card.
yes.
Honestly, I don't know if it was definite. I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of the one that I saw just now. I could have said
True. Also,
Yeah,
also,
that would have definitely.
Yeah, but anyway, right. Let's go to the live chat a second because DK Psycho says, "Wait, he's Barca official intelligence."
Who?
The robot.
Yeah.
Or the Barca official intelligence.
Have you not met the Barca official
Yeah.
intelligence?
I think
yet?
DK Psycho, it might be the first time he's watching the show, he or she.
Aye.
Javin Gomez says, ¿Quién metió el gol? Who scored the goal? Ferran Torres. Ferran, el tiburón. Ahí está.
El tiburón.
Ahí está.
El tiburón.
Se la llevó.
El tiburón. El tiburón. No pare, sigue, sigue. No pare, sigue, sigue. No pare, sigue, sigue.
Chocolate. No.
Plant123 says, I'm eating omelette right now.
Oh.
Plant 1, 2, 3.
With,
1, 2, 3.
with or without onion?
With or without onion,
Good
Plant123. Spence, do you want to go vote?
I'd love to.
Okay, get in line then. Get in line with security guard Carlos Puyol.
Oh.
Oof.
I'm gonna go get in line then to vote.
You sounded so scared of Carlos Puyol.
I kind of am.
Well, I mean, he's very good at man marking.
Hi, Carlos. Hello. You're gonna go. It's you first.
No, Carlos Puyol is doing security.
It's just security.
Oh, am I good? I can. Okay, thanks. All right, let's try this out.
By the way, guys, while Spencer does his voting, can you explain for anyone who's just joined the show what we're doing here, Spence?
Yes, apparently Pau Cubarsí said something somewhat polarizing, which is that the truita de patata, or Spanish omelet, Spanish tortilla, he prefers it without onion. It's either with or without, and the question will be answered
Can you not
today.
destroy it?
Well, I was trying to take
Te
one
falta
piece.
calle, Spence.
So which one have you tried now?
Senza seba.
Without
Okay.
onion, he's trying. Barca in possession,
Who
by
made
the way.
this, by the way?
I'll tell you in a minute.
It took
Careful
a big
because
piece.
Barca have given the ball away. Barca have given the ball away. Valencia have a chance here. Cubarsí with the block. Cubarsí. Cubarsí. The block by Cubarsí on Fran Perez.
Good tackle,
And
that.
we'll forgive him now for that
For saying.
controversial opinion.
Compensando.
Yeah,
All right, now
Compensando
I'm
his comment.
controversial take on Spanish omelette. Now you're doing Seba, Spence, with onion. Ace says, who made goal? Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres scored the goal for Barca.
Yeah.
Careful here. Players going down inside the box. Valencia want a penalty. Barca are on the counter-attack. Here is Lamine Yamal leading it down the right flank. Go Lamine, go Lamine, go Lamine. Lamine has to come to a bit of a hole. Cuts inside. Ball knocked away from him. The
Valencia player is on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh,
on the grass.
we have to stop. All the people, all the fans are complaining about a penalty. There's a Valencia player just lying on the pitch, but for the
Diakabi.
moment I think that the VAR, I did not see nothing. Diakabi, remember that we talk about this player. He returned to the pitch just 11 months after his tough injury here against Madrid. And remember that we talk about this, that it was a great news to have Diakabi back with Valencia, and it was in Montjuic, the first game that he played after the injury. But the VAR said there's nothing,
There's
so
nothing there.
definitely
No, there's no
it's not
penalty
a penalty.
We can confirm,
nothing
although,
there. And just Robert, just to
No,
say,
he gets the ball.
it is legitimate that Diakabi could be hurt here, because as he goes to head it in,
Yeah.
he
crashes into the shoulder.
head first into Eddie Garcia's shoulder.
But Eddie Garcia gets the ball first.
maybe. Well, just for talking about the game, I have to say that I like the Barca started, but as you noticed, the game is completely different, as Hansi Flick said yesterday, compared with the last game we played in Montjuic. Here, the atmosphere is incredible. As Hansi Flick said, it's one of the most difficult stadiums in history for Barca. For the moment, Valencia is not playing very well this season, but as a stadium, Robert, Spence, and Alex, I don't know if you've been here
I've been there
sometimes,
once.
but it's a tough stadium for Barca. There's a big atmosphere, and it's one of the historical worst stadium for Barca, so we have to work.
Robert, Alex, I need you guys to close your ears for a second, okay? Can you both just cover your ears?
And my eyes, if you
Just
need
cover them up. Just make sure we get that.
Just try and
there you go.
watch.
See? Okay.
the game.
All right.
Is it just the ears?
I thought that I would be going here,
What are you voting?
but
Careful with
I have
that.
to say,
Ball played through Rafinha on the edge of the box. Rafinha. Back to Lamine
Lamine
Yamal.
Yamal.
Lamine. Oh, it's hit the post. The goal rebound was offside.
Offside?
Offside. Rafinha
Offside, but I think it's Rafinha's offside.
It's Rafinha's
Rafinha.
offside.
Yeah, we have to take a look on the line. It's in the first action, so not Ferran, not Lamine. If it's an offside, it has to be
would be
in the first action of Rafinha.
here.
I think it is, yes.
I can't believe what I'm doing.
Okay, so... Oh, he's not! It's
No,
going
he's
to count!
not.
It's
He's
going to
not.
count!
He's not.
It's going to count! He's
He's
not
not
offside!
offside.
He's
He's
not
not
offside!
offside.
Spence, get your vote in and come celebrate with us because the Shark has
scored again.
Let's wait for it. Let's wait for confirmation.
Come on.
But Mark, it's going to count.
It's gonna count, okay?
It is.
It's gonna count, guys.
Yes.
It's gonna count.
Rafinha's
I'm shouting.
offside.
Just try Ferran Torres to listen to me. It's gonna count, guys. You listen to me, guys. It's gonna count. I'm far from the place. Well,
Say
but
it
for the
louder for the
moment,
people in the back,
referee's
Mark.
checking with the VAR. But you said that it's confirmed.
Yeah.
We have to say that it would be, but you said
I mean,
it's correct.
he's
So
not
it
offside.
will be the second goal of Ferran Torres.
Put that flag down.
The referee
For now,
is
this is
touching
what it
his
is.
ear. And
not
it's
offside.
confirmed, guys. It's the second Barca goal. It's a goal by our Shark. It's the goal of Ferran Torres. Also saying sorry for his former fan. But it's the second goal for our Shark. Ahí está.
I'm Seba.
Ferran gives Barca the lead. Rafinha was not offside. He set it up for Lamine Yamal. His shot was saved by the keeper, went off the post. Ferran scores on the rebound. Barca up 2-0, and we are only 18 minutes in.
You're going the wrong way, Robert.
Hey. Ahí está. Hey.
Ahí está el tiburón. Ahí está el tiburón. se la llevó el tiburón, el tiburón. No pare, sigue, sigue, no pare, sigue, sigue, no pare. High five, high five.
Vamos.
Guys, it's Omelette Night on Barça Live, and it's
I keep
Ferran
sitting on the
Night
ball.
on Barça Live as well. Give us some more shark emojis on
Shark.
the live chat, please.
Tiburon.
I had some comments here that I wanted to read. Barca fan says, Robert, why are you not in a Barca jersey? Because I was cold and I've got it on underneath here. I'm starting to get warm, so I might take the sweater off. Jaden Daniel says, bro, we are slapping Valencia.
Bro.
Bro, we slapping Valencia.
Alia says, Robert, can we get new Catalan words, please?
We're doing it today.
Truita de
yeah.
patatas. Potato omelette. Truita de patatas. Fabian Marchand says, El tiburón. There was, Aubameyang says, the shark is hungry. There were a couple of questions here, but I've lost them. Someone asking, why don't they show the match, guys? We've been doing this for 8 years now. We can't show the match. We don't have the rights to do so. We do not have the rights to show the match. We provide play-by-play, bit of entertainment. Today, democracy as well.
Yeah,
We like all of it.
Yeah.
we do.
By the way, every part of that truita de patata was
Oh,
amazing.
Oh.
do you want me to show you who made it?
Please.
Let's go and show who made the truita de patatas. Ferran. Come with me. Can we show the picture? Just so that we can prove that it's not supermarket made.
No, it's legit.
We didn't get it cooked externally. Someone took the time this morning to fry up the potatoes and in one of them the onions and whip the eggs and just make those truita de patatas. Chef Van Eckhout. Chef Van Eckhout took the time. For everyone's benefit. For everyone's benefit, because here in Catalonia, if you find someone who doesn't like Spanish omelette, truita de patatas, potato omelette, let me know where they are, because they are hidden in a cave. Everyone likes it. Everyone likes it.
It's just the simplest meal.
Guys, can I say something?
Yeah,
But-
you can.
Can I say something? But where's the question? So there's no question. Of course, the Spanish omelette has to be with onion.
Sí.
So it's impossible to discuss that. So if you tried once Spanish omelette with onion, it's impossible that you can like another kind of omelette. I'm very democratic, as you know, guys.
Yeah, no,
For me,
no.
there's no discussion.
Spence, no, you've already voted, you've already tasted them. It's Alex's turn now. It's Alex's turn now. As Rafinha runs through, Ferran rather runs through, Ferran puts it back into the box.
Oi.
Can Lamine Yamal get to it? No, it's knocked away by Diakabi. Everyone else needs to try them, Spence. If there's some leftovers, we'll put it to consideration.
We'll do push-ups.
I
Fight.
just wanted the shot of where Ferran, there it is.
There's only one real option, Spence. Right, Alex, you can go and queue up
Is
if you'd
it?
like and,
Okay.
and go and vote. In the
I'm scared.
meantime,
What if Carlos Puyo doesn't let me go?
You better ask.
Oh,
better ask him.
another chance for Vamos! The Fulminator! Fermin! It's all about the F's today.
Yeah.
This is getting ugly again.
It's gonna happen. You know what? We all went too safe. We all went too safe.
We all went, well,
I can't believe it.
we're right now with our predictions. We all went 3 goals.
So far.
Fermin the Ferminator.
Fermin.
Look at him, he makes the run, he's onside because Diakabi is 1 step behind him. Fermin gets around Dimitrievski and Fermin scores! Vamos! 3!
That first touch.
Mark!
Qué golazo.
3-0, now Fermin. Again, he likes to score against Valencia.
Terminator. A massive destructive
slow.
guy against Valencia. 3 goals of the 4th this season were against the Valencian team. 2 goals against Valencia in La Liga.
No
And
bullying,
today another
though.
one. So 4 goals this season for me, but
I'm
3
scared of Puyol,
are against Valencia. So the Ferminator are absolutely on fire in the last
Fermin.
weeks.
Careful here with Sadiq inside the box. Barça defend
It's
well.
fine, we're
Right,
fine.
Alex, go and queue up for the Spanish omelette vote there with security guard Carlos Puyol. I feel like Puyol might have to get a vote as well. Careful there, Chesney with a save. Give us some airplanes on the live chat for Stinsney.
God.
Right, Alex, you can go and vote
But
if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm like on a reality TV show and it's
Yeah.
like the dramatic.
Like Survivor.
We need like dramatic music.
You ever watch Survivor?
Yeah.
I'm a survivor.
A ver.
Alia says, now I want to try them too. Perti Carva says, when will Luke de Jong join you guys on the stream? Well, we've got Carlos Puyol here as security guard today. We could have Luke de Jong today. We love Luke de Jong on the
Luke
show.
de Jong
Spence.
is still playing football, you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we could maybe
That's a big piece.
charter flight into the show one day.
We do have the capability to charter a jet
Yeah.
here at Barça Live. It's true.
We've got lots of airplanes on the live chat. Someone said here as well, now I'll get my father to get me a jersey. And Jaden Daniel says this isn't fair.
Look at that.
Jaden Daniels is
Look at
watching
that.
us?
Woo.
Not Jaden McDaniels, who plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
No, Jaden Daniels is the Washington Commanders quarterback.
Oh, I did not know that.
I wouldn't expect. Although the Super Bowl is on Sunday. He's not playing.
Right. While Alex Ibaceta keeps on trying those omelettes with onion, without onion, she is going to go and vote as well. IDK TBH says, "Come on, vamos!" Barca fans still asking why I'm not in a jersey because it was cold today. Shall I just take the hoodie off?
Ooh!
Just take the hoodie off.
We got a show, folks. Woohoo! Are you going to be able to pull this off with the microphone?
I think I am. Look at it. Beautiful. Right. Democracy is happening behind us. And someone said before, well, I mean, we have the early lead, but this is in no way going to be like the game at the Olympic Stadium when we beat them 7-1.
Is it, though?
Well, I mean, we might have to change that take.
I mean, right now, we've got 3 within 25 minutes.
Yeah. And it sounds like the Valencia fans aren't all that happy, bro.
Yeah, I remember just a quick explanation for what happened here. So Valencia fans are not happy with the property, are not happy with the president, are not happy with all the things that happened last year in Valencia. So the weather is cold on the pitch, but very warm on the stands, and of course the 3-0 in only 20 minutes makes a lot of Valencia fans are whistle the team, but it's not also for the game, it's for all the season. So Barca is just attacking. I have 2 extra stats, guys. I will comment very quickly. The first one, I want to say that with the 2 goals scored today, Ferran Torres have scored more than 40 goals with Barca, 41. Oh, be careful.
Careful, here's Ferran, the 1-2. Rafinha inside the box. The shot by Rafinha is blocked.
Aye.
Shot by Rafinha is
and the last stat, sorry, very quickly, as I said, Ferran Torres, more than 40 goals with Barca. And the last one is, we talked many times that Valencia is the favorite victim of Robert Lewandowski, and also is the favorite victim of Fermin Lopez. 4 goals scored against Valencia in his career, is the team that received more goals of the Ferminator.
There you go. There you go. The stats by Marta Brau. As one of our producers, Marta, has just come and joined us.
Chew and swallow, Marta.
Yeah,
chew and swallow.
Yeah, it's tough. I must say, Robert, excellent tortillas. Un poquito al chef. 10 out of 10.
Sí.
Really good.
They are both outstanding.
They are good.
There's just the right amount of runniness inside, which is key to a good tortilla.
I was nervous, guys. I mean, it is challenging.
You
It is
clearly
good.
got the flip perfect because they're perfectly round.
The flip is, well, and the pan that you cook them in is key as well. You have to have a pan where
you
it
have to
doesn't
nail
stick
the
to the
size,
bottom as well. But don't use Teflon, guys, because it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Don't use Teflon pans. Right. Questions from the live chat as we're up 3-0. 2 goals by Ferran, 1 by Fermín López. NTPX7 says, ¿Algún brasileiro aquí? Are there any Brazilians in the house? ¿Hay algún brasileiro en el chat? Banderas de Brasil, Brazilian flags on the live chat if you are from Brazil. If you're not from Brazil, don't.
I like when the music stops for a second.
Do you think that Ronaldinho might come and vote?
Ooh, should we invite him?
He has a vote. He's in the census.
He's entitled. This is democracy.
Very quick take, Spencer, but Carlos Ledesma, one of our camera operators, is going to go and vote. Alia says, does Mr. Spencer have an opinion on the Doncic swap?
Talking about Slovenia.
Talking about Slovenia.
We have a lot of opinions on the Doncic swap, don't we? I mean,
We do.
I know you do.
Yeah. I think it's an absurd move by
Look
the
out.
team of origin. Here is Ferran Torres with a shot! Hat-trick! He's missed a hat-trick today! Ferran Torres! Vamos! He on fire! The shark is on fire! 4! Hat-trick for Ferran! The shark snaps 3 times. 2, 3.
I need VAR in this. We keep.
Spence. Ahí está.
No,
el
you have to
tiburón.
go that way.
Ahí está. El tiburón.
El-
Se la llevó. El tiburón. El tiburón. No pare, sigue, sigue. No pare, sigue, sigue. No pare, sigue, sigue. Mark, he's not stopping. No para.
No para. Que no paramos de marcar. Vamos que vamos.
He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. The Shark for the second time in his career, scoring a hat-trick with Barça. He scored his first hat-trick against Betis last season, but very special for him in the stadium where he made his debut in La Liga against his former team Valencia. Ferran Torres have scored the second hat-trick. Maybe he can score the poker. So 42 goals with Barça and 10 goals this season for Ferran. With the 3 goals today, 10 goals this season for the Shark Ferran Torres. That, I have to say that not now, but in another goal before he has shown a shirt saying, "Don't forget Valencia."
Okay, so
Wait.
Ferran.
Yeah.
3 goals. Corner kick to Valencia. To celebrate that Ferran goal, the shark goal, give us 3 shark emojis. Just 3 shark emojis on the live chat. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Or do you wanna go ahead and put forward just to put that out into the?
We didn't even have time
world.
to ask the question, will Ferran score a hat-trick, which
Yeah,
is what we normally do when a
basically.
player is on pace.
True.
That's true.
That's true.
Right,
I don't know how you voted.
corner kick to Valencia, caught by Sensley, and Barça want to run here as democracy keeps on happening.
I assume that's how you voted.
Here is Pedri. Oh, do we have a what do you call it? A banner, a cartel, one of those that you put on your lawn. Here's Rafinha with a shot over the crossbar.
Guys, I have to say that it's difficult atmosphere right now here to be a Valencia player. I have to say,
Yeah.
a lot of whistles there, and many people just look directly for the place where Valencia's president is right now. So if Barca score more goals, I don't know what can happen tonight here.
Well, we
Of course,
just saw.
I'm not talking about bad things, but a lot of nervous here.
We just saw footage or an image of some Valencia fans leaving already.
Yeah.
They've had enough. Well, I would have had enough.
You know,
I mean, it's the second time in a span of such a short amount of time that you have to be.
it's a shame for them that they're, in theory now going to get eliminated from this competition, but this also isn't really their focus.
Yeah.
So this loss is going to sting a lot less
Than the league.
than losing the game in the league or
I
any
think-
game in the league.
if it would have been in a different context, if we wouldn't have played not too long ago and had that score line, it would have stung a lot less probably.
Yeah.
Because you know the cup, they're not going to be fighting for the title necessarily, but because of that 7-1 loss, then it might. Oi. Diga
Lamin.
Oi.
Oh,
Good idea.
Yeah, could have been. But yeah, I think because of the context. Riscato
Vista
pia
Catalunya,
patata.
sì, sì. Quinton says, sometimes Ferran disappoints, but today he shines.
I didn't realize that.
I don't think he's disappointed all that much this season.
He's had a good season.
had a good
Should we
season.
remind people of that Dortmund game?
Yeah.
He's come up in big moments this season so far.
It's Dora says, Robert, can we see the flick reaction, please? Unfortunately, not today. And there is an explanation for this, which Mark Brau can complete as well. But basically, we don't have our camera on Hansi Flick today. We have him following a player, and that footage you can find on Barca 1 and Barca's YouTube channel as of tomorrow, I think, or the day after. We are following one specific player, aren't we, Mark,
Robert,
instead of Flick?
No, it's just to say that usually before the game we talk with other colleagues and with Paul, our camera, which player can we follow. So tomorrow you will follow all the footage on Ferran Torres. We are following Ferran Torres. So
Good day for it.
Good
you
choice.
you will watch exactly the reaction of Ferran Torres and all these gestures. So all the footage on Ferran Torres tomorrow, Barca 1.
On Barca 1 tomorrow, guys, we have a camera following Ferran Torres' every move in today's game. That was, I'd say, top pick.
Definitely. When it works out, it works out.
The right decision has been made.
Judith is going to vote.
Judith kind of looks like Carlos Puyol.
Has the same body build, right?
Yeah.
Same body build as Carlos Puyol.
Yeah.
Wow. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Manita before halftime. Is that disrespectful to even ask?
Potentially.
What was it? Was
Potentially.
it 3 or 4 at halftime a couple weeks ago?
Against Valencia?
I can't remember.
What was it, Mark, at halftime
I
the
want
other
to say
day?
3.
Oh, it was 5, wasn't it?
Was it 5?
It was the 2 Fermin goals.
5,
Yeah.
5-0. Yeah, 5-0. So
Okay.
we have to say that for the first time maybe this season, Hansi Flick was not right before the game. He said that it will be completely different. And for the moment, we have to say, I have to say that I will not say to him after the game.
Look out.
Yeah, don't tell him he's wrong.
Yeah.
He sounds like someone you don't like point out that they were wrong. A
can't-
foul called
yeah.
against Fermin on the edge of the box. Right, Linda Wallace says, perfect game to play Pau Victor and Pablo Torre.
Fair
I
play.
fully agree.
Yeah.
Fully agree. Even at half-time. For you, why isn't Lewandowski playing? Because I think today it was a good chance to rest him, and I don't think he should play.
No, that's not the reason.
What is the reason?
Oh, true.
Oh, that's fair.
In
It's-
the meantime,
if he-
Gio, our camera,
if-
is voting.
If he would have played, he wouldn't have scored anyway. So might as well let
Because
someone else take the spotlight.
Whenever we're on the show together, Levy.
There are no Levy goals.
There's
No,
it
there's
hasn't
none.
happened yet.
I've still yet to see Spencer do the rap
Yeah.
because
And you will wait.
Levy has never scored when we're on the show together.
You'll wait another game because it doesn't look like it's going to happen today
No.
unless he comes off the bench, which at this point looks a lot less likely.
Yeah, and he's not going to score when he does, obviously.
Oh,
Waving!
that's-
The fans are waving their handkerchiefs.
They're
That's
leaving
bad.
now.
I know.
35 minutes, and you just went. You traveled all the way to Mestalla. Stay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they live next to Mestalla.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like,
Waving white
It'd be
handkerchiefs.
cozier at home. Quinton says, why aren't you guys wearing the green kit, which is one the players have got? I haven't got it.
I really don't. want it.
I like to wear Blaugrana.
Yeah, I don't have the green kit.
Blaugrana son oscuros, Fútbol Club Barcelona.
You know-
Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo. Go.
I was gonna say I like the black ones.
Black one is
the
really nice.
I think Adrian has it.
Oh! Our camera operator, who's in charge of the moving camera,
Get that thing open. Come on, give it a tug. Give it a tug.
needs help. He needs help to get the to get the voting booth open.
There it is. There she
There you go.
goes.
Democracy at work, guys. Democracy at work. There you go. Alia says, truita de la patatas, eliminate the la. The rest you've got correct. Truita de patatas, am ceba or senza ceba? Well done, Alia.
Molt bé, molt bé.
Molt bé. Molt bé is very good. Rafinha
Like muy bien.
and Pepelu are down after colliding. Rafinha basically landed on Pepelu. I think he's
With
going
his
to be
elbow
fine.
to the head. By accident.
Michael Akintayo says, it is amazing that the first time Ferran scores at Mestalla since leaving, he has a 30-minute hat-trick. Marvellous. Well, it is quite amazing.
It's a good feat, definitely. many
Brendan
people can do it.
Forsyth says, who's scored the goals? I've lost track. Well, it's easy today. It's an easy count. Alex?
Ferran, el tiburón.
3 goals for Ferran. And 1 for Fermin. Only players whose names start with F
Double F
score today.
Which is why Frankie is probably going to score at some
Yeah,
point.
Frankie
soon.
could score today.
True.
I have to say that we commented this in the last La Liga game because Frankie de Jong scored, Fermin scored, and Ferran scored too in La Liga game in Montjuic. So we have the same got that to discuss, guys. So
You're gonna ask us this a year
at that
from
time they
now,
scored the 3 Fs.
Mark. Next season, you're gonna
Maybe
be
it
like,
could be
what letter? Secret letter next season.
Well, no, or secret numbers. Secret numbers 3. Number of players starting with F scoring against Valencia. Secret
There you
number. Maybe one of
Remember
the
this.
most difficult ones to know. I want to say just very quickly, guys, that the last goal of Ferran, he had an assist by Rafinha. And with this assist, Rafinha got 12 assists this year. So he's just only 1 assist less than Lamine. So between Rafinha and Lamine, 25 assists this season.
There you go. The stat. Alia says, how do you say Ferran scored a hat-trick in Catalan? Ferran ha marcat un hat-trick. Ferran ha marcat un hat-trick.
Which, if you're learning Catalan and English is a language that you've already got under control, it's pretty easy at times to just make the translation. You just have to get the accent right.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between a hat trick and a hat trick.
Michelle Miranda says, is Gavi injured or when is he coming back? Concussion protocols. Hansi Flick said yesterday in the press conference he's not ready to come back yet.
Yeah.
We'll see for Sunday. SZ, I think Pau Victor can be great number 9 if used and develop more for Barça. Well, let's see if we can get some minutes for him. Pau Bonastre, thank you. Bye-bye. Visca el Barça. Y visca Catalunya. And Rayson Escalante, I feel, do I read this out or not?
Let's hear it.
Hugo Duro está suave.
Ay.
German pilot says, but I thought that he scored when they were playing on Groundhog Day, and he was there too, right? Who? Lewandowski. Oh, Lewandowski.
It's one week together.
But Alex wasn't here.
No.
But Alex wasn't here.
I think
So-
it's been since, what, like November, give or take, that we've had this curse.
Well, we haven't
Together.
seen Lewandowski score together, and he's scored a lot of goals this
Yeah.
year.
But never when we're on together.
Yeah.
Olga says, who is your favourite player on the team? I don't like to say favourite players, but I think that
I mean, today it's
I've been
Ferran.
very excited by Rafinha's season.
I agree.
It's really hard for me to shed how much I love Lamine Yamal. Greasy? I like Greasy too.
Greasy's good.
Balde recovers for
He's been good.
Barca. Mark, the game has really quietened down. It's a whole different rhythm. Barca are up 4-0. I'm guessing that we'll have substitutions at half-time just so that Hansi can give minutes to his players, give rest to others, and renew the rhythm of this game because it's slowed down a lot.
Yeah, remember that, as we said, players like Lewandowski, Casado, maybe Araujo that played many minutes in the last games are not in the starting 11, and maybe they won't play in the second half too. And yeah, and we have to say that today it's a single game tie. So remember that Valencia is in a difficult situation in La Liga. So of course we have to be careful with the game, but I think in the second half maybe Hansi Flick can start to make some substitutions because in only 3 days we will play a tough game against Sevilla. And just taking a look for other stats, guys, with the 4 goals today, Barca have scored 108 goals in 35. So we are just only 2 goals under 110.
Wow.
So I think we have to start to study if we can beat the record goals in the season in Barca's history. I have to check exactly which.
Check the highest scoring season.
I think it will be for sure.
How do you not know
Yeah,
this,
I think
Mark?
it will be for sure under Pep Guardiola's.
Or under Luis Enrique with the
Alex,
MSN.
What season was?
True.
Maybe with the MSN. 15,
Well,
16.
I will search.
Okay, so we've got German pilot saying, that is very strange. Maybe Lewandowski's secretly spying on you. Well, it is quite strange that the combination of Spencer and Alex have not seen a Lewandowski goal together here in the studio.
Considering how often he scores.
Look
out
careful.
there,
There could be a fifth one coming. Incoming cross. Ball headed up in the air. Mukhtar Diaby heads it out for a corner kick for Barca. Cui Poyer says, will Barca score 8 goals? What do you think? Well, I mean, 4
They're
in the
on
first
pace.
half. We're on
not?
pace. We've got 4 in the first half. We could have 4 in the second.
Why not?
And Spencer Galliano says, I had a potato omelette with onions. You cannot have them without onions. And I fully agree. Xavi Hernandez is here to deposit his vote as well.
He is?
Yeah.
Is
I
he?
think Xavi? I think Xavi wants to vote. Xavi's in line.
Oh,
Does Barca have a corner kick? Incoming cross, punched away by Dimitrievski. Valencia clear. There's no one up there. Stensny will pick
Guys,
it up.
I have
Matt,
some news.
What is the news?
oh.
I have some news. First of all, 2 Barca players warming up. Gerard
Okay.
Martin and Íñigo Martínez.
Okay.
So I think for sure they will enter in the second half.
Balde,
Maybe
Cubarsí.
for Balde, who needs some rest. And Íñigo Martínez, remember that Íñigo Martínez was injured in the Super Cup final, so a month ago. So it will be good for him to take some rhythm in a game like could be the second half. And I have the answer for the season with most goals in Barca's history.
Okay.
It was in 2011-2012 season, and the Pep Guardiola's team. 190 goals.
Oh, Messi
so
scored
there was a lot of
that year,
goals.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Xavi.
a tackle on Balde.
Xavi's come to vote. La Xavineta.
Yeah.
Chavineta!
Xavi Neta has come to vote. He is Catalan, and Catalans do love truita de patatas. So, yeah. So, Xavi, they're trying the Spanish omelette. As Olga says, I wish I was there to try the omelette. That will be my breakfast on Saturday. Lucky you. I like to have omelette for breakfast on
Like
on
a
Saturdays as well.
cold leftover omelette. It sounds bad when you say it out loud,
Yeah,
but like
you people like
yes.
to eat, all of you like cold things. I like them warm. What?
no, a cold tortilla.
No, I when I go out on Saturday mornings for breakfast, we go to the market and we go to a specific bar where they do some spectacular omelettes in a sandwich, which are warm.
Yes.
I like it.
Might take you there tomorrow. Because you are Spencer's sleeping over tonight at mine.
Slumber
we gonna-
party.
Are we
I
gonna
I might take you out for breakfast tomorrow.
Hey!
Ooh,
I like it.
Things are getting serious.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
it's a date.
Can you show me how you made these truitas de patata? Porque
That would it'll take a long time.
Porque
but
son
yeah. Mark, what's
buenísimos,
going
eh?
on? What's going on? A bit of tension boiling over.
Well, it was a tough fall also on Pedri, and was a yellow card for Valencia's player, and
Get
something happened
Pedri
between
off
the
that
Barca
pitch.
and
No.
Barca player. Yeah. Well, if Íñigo Martínez and Gerard Martin are warming up, none of these players can play in
No, I guess
Pedri's
it's Cubarsí
position.
and
Well,
Balde,
we have
but
not
yeah.
seen them play in this position. But yeah, it was something with Umar Sadiq. I think that he's talking right now with Frenkie de Jong. But I can understand Valencia's players' frustration, because it's a very frustrated the first half of them.
Robert.
They're suffering this season, and you got an incredible team like Barca playing with you with the 4-0. So very tough, and it's a half-time, and
Half-time.
let's gonna listen. How is Valencia Stadium breathing right now?
Well, you can't wonder why. Obviously, big frustration amongst the Valencia fans. The smell of this Spanish omelette is killing me because I have not voted yet. Carolina says, you guys made me make the Catalan omelette for breakfast for Saturday, for real.
Yes.
Well, enjoy it. Spence, you were going to point something out?
I was just going to ask you a question. When you made these omelets this morning, did you make them with huevo duro?
No, you can't make an omelette with huevo duro. You can't. You can't.
Just so proud of that one.
Right. Okay, guys. It is half-time. The players have headed into the dressing rooms. We are 4-0 up. A hat-trick. 3 goals by Ferran Torres, 1 by Fermin, as Barca's Twitter account. And we pointed out, you can only score in this game if your name starts with F. We are aligned with our Twitter account, or X account, rather. And
social media.
Social media accounts. I would like to ask you guys on the chat, thumbs up for this first half? Thumbs down for this first half, and it's got to be double thumbs up, guys, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Truita amb ceba, truita sense ceba, Barça amb gols, Valencia sense gols. Y ya está.
Clavado.
So double thumbs up for you, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
You feeling
I have
good
to.
too, Alex?
I'm feeling good. You can't say much more other than good. Other than, yeah.
Right, well, we're going to take a quick breath to gather our thoughts. The voting will continue here. Democracy will keep on happening while Pablo Wolves takes you through the halftime quiz. Do it, Pablo!
Hello everybody watching on from all around the world, and welcome to another halftime segment here on the Barça Live show. I hope you're all enjoying it on the couch. I hope you're all enjoying it watching on from home. Big game for Barça tonight in the Copa del Rey against Valencia, and hopefully Barça can get through to the semi-finals. Not an easy one at all, but I'm counting on all of you on and off the pitch. Welcome back today to another segment where, of course, we're going to get into a little quiz for you. And as always, we're going to be showing you some of the content you've got available to watch in your free time, which I know you all love doing. So let's show you again a little bit of what we've got available. First of all, I'm going to show you how to install what I've got on my t-shirt, Barça One, because Barça One is a place where you can watch all of Barça's games back in full from this season, from previous seasons too. You can catch up with exclusive interviews. You've got the live press conferences, the live training sessions. You've got essentially the lot in terms of Barça content, and I know all of you super fans are going to really enjoy it. I met up with someone the other day and I played football with him, and he said, how can I watch all of this stuff that you're telling me about? And I said, it's really simple, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Simply come over to your app stores on your phones. You can also get it on your laptops or your TVs that we've got it on here. But come over to the App Store. I like to have it on my phone just to have it on the go. Simply type in Barça One. Really is that simple. It's the first one that comes up. You'll see it here. You can simply click download. It will ask you for a verification code, either sent to your email or to your phone number. Input that code. Then you'll be sent over here to Barça One. Input your name. You can create several different profiles. And it's that simple. You're in. Select the language you want to have the content in. We've got English, Spanish, and Catalan content for you all, which is great to have it in all 3 languages for you. And it's that simple. You've got all of this stuff available to tune into. So what are you missing out on? I can show you right here. That's what you want to be seeing in your free time. Get involved there to all of Barça One's content. And alongside Barça One, we've got the YouTube channel too, which we always like to showcase to you. I mean, it's not just Barça One we've got loads of good content on. We've got Barca's YouTube channel too. That's what today's quiz is going to be surrounding. This piece of content here, a 7-second challenge between for Pau Cubarsí, of course, who recently turned 18 years old. Not long ago, it was his 1-year anniversary since his debut with the first team. He did an interview here on Barça One, which you can see on Barça One right now. So make sure you check that out. And he's also completed a 7-second challenge. 3 questions coming up then for you guys surrounding Pau Cubarsí. If you've watched this piece of content, you may well be in the clear. Question number 1. Who does Cubarsí say is his best friend in the dressing room? I think this one might catch you out in all truth. Is it number 1, Héctor Fort? Is it 2, Casado? Or is it 3, Lamine Yamal? Maybe think of age groups here. Maybe think of players who Cubarsí has grown up playing with at Barça. Maybe think of who he's got close to during his time at Barça. Let's see what you guys think. Who you guys think is Cubarsí's best friend in the dressing room? He does indeed say it in this piece of content here. I can tell you right now the answer is in 3, 2, 1. Number 1, Héctor Fort. Surprised me maybe, and that's indeed what Cubarsí says, or who he says is his best friend. Question number 2 then. This one was indeed spoken about in the interview on Barça One. If you watch this, you might have a good idea of it too. What is the name of the village that Cubarsí comes from? Give you a clue, it is in Catalonia. It's maybe not a clue that gives much away. Is it number 1, Torrent? Is it number 3, Rupit? Or is it number 2, Rupit, sorry? Or is it number 3, Estanyol? What do you think is the name of the village that Pau Cubarsí comes from? As I said, it was spoken about in that piece of content on Barça One. I know we spoke about that not long ago, so I want to see what you guys think is the answer to this one. 3 options for what you think the village that Cubarsí comes from. You've got them on your screen right now, and I can tell you the answer is number 3, Estanyol, that's the village. Population of 195, by the way, so special place for Cubarsí, and he does say that he tries to go back there as much as possible. Final question, number 3. We also asked this question for Lamine Yamal's 90-second challenge. How does Cubarsí describe Hansi Flick in one word? Or in a saying, should I say it rather? / one word. Is it number 1, demanding? Is it number 2, hard-working? Or is it number 3, soft? Does he say that Hansi Flick has actually got quite a soft and gentle side to him? How do you think Cubarsí described Hansi Flick in one word in this piece of content? In a moment, we're going to show you a little bit of a snippet from this content too, so I'm sure you guys are looking forward to that. Can you get 3 out of 3 here? Have any of you got 2 out of 2 so far? And can you make it 3 out of 3? I know the engagement on these is top, and I know you guys love to get the answers in. So let's see then what you think the answer is. I can tell you, it's number 2. He describes Hansi Flick as hard-working. So there you have it. The quiz for today's segment of the Barça Live half-time show. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're all tuning in to all the content we've got available on Barça One. We'll keep coming back and reminding you because there's new stuff all the time on there. We'll see you very soon again. I'll be back against Sevilla on Sunday midweek in the middle of the game, of course, at half-time. So make sure you tune into that too. For now, send you back to those on the couch and with a quick snippet of this piece of content too. Enjoy.
Com és la sensació aquesta d'entrar al vestidor? Perquè jo entro aquí a la feina i em trobo els de sempre. Però, esclar, tu obres aquell dia aquell vestidor, busques la teva guixeta i hi ha el tal Robert...
Ni guixeta, Una cadira ja apartat.
És una cadira preparada, no? Clar, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Pedri, vaja, molts que coneixes també, però jugadors estrelles mundials. Com és aquella sensació?
No et sabria descriure-la perquè estàs allà en un racó intentant que no em vegi ningú, estàs tranquil i ja està, després te'n vas al gimnàs ràpid per activar una mica i anar a entrenar ja.
Ara ja no...
No, ara ja hi ha més confiança ja.
Right, well, democracy continued at halftime as you were able to see the members of the other Barça Lives, because you can find Barça Live on Catalan and in Catalan and in Spanish on Barça One. They came and voted. Spencer, I can see you eyeing those Spanish omelets. You're drooling right now. Please contain yourself.
You realize my dog is Luke, right?
Yeah.
You realize this is all we do in this house.
Well,
I'm hungry, man.
It's a celebration of democracy today here on Barça Live with the vote for truita de patatas, potato onion, Spanish omelette, with onion, without onion, cebo, senza cebo. The votes still open, the polls are still open.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little update with early polling. I have not voted yet.
No.
One of the most important voters of the day, our director Diego, has not voted yet. He is just an institution of Spanish omelette. Of Spanish omelette tasting here in
haven't
Catalonia.
seen Jordi Cochran.
Haven't seen Jordi Cochran either,
No.
so we've got more voters to come. What we should do, guys, is talk about the first half. Guys, we said very naively at the beginning of the game, this is not going to be like it was at Montjuic. It turns out it was pretty similar.
Yeah.
I have been preaching the same thing all week, that this game was not going to look like that. And this is a credit to Barça, but at the same time, it's also a little bit of an indictment on Valencia because they have not shown up today.
No.
They've been very leaky at the back with some of the goals they've allowed. Diakabi played Fermin onside for that third goal, and it was way too easy for Barça in the end. So it's a little bit of both right now.
Alex, different pieces for Barça in the lineup today compared to the game at the Olympic Stadium, but the system's still working.
I think we nailed it before the match even started. It was that every replacement is important. Pedri's had a really good game, and that, for example, that Fermin goal was exactly what we said in the first half in terms of Ferran maybe coming back, and Fermin's goal was a late run into the box that got him in that first touch against the keeper. So everything is working. It's a well-oiled machine. Whoever comes in knows the system, feels comfortable. I think that's the most important bit with the players around them, and it's showing today.
Best player of the first half? No question, really, right? We've got to give three options on our graphics.
Why?
Democracy.
Ferran, option one. Exactly. It's a day. It's a celebration of democracy today, and we are giving you three options: Ferran, Fermin, and Balde. Well, Balde gave that a wonderful pass through to Ferran in the first goal, and he's been correcting things well at the back, running back, preventing counterattacks from happening. So,
Greasy voted.
Greasy's voting.
Oh.
Quick votes, guys.
Yes.
It's Ferran, right?
Okay, yeah, go on. I was gonna say with Danilo without.
I'm Ferran.
Okay, I'm Ferran.
We're all Ferran here. Marc Brau at Mestalla. Your thoughts on the first half? And I guess it's pointless to ask you who the best player of the first half was.
Yeah, and maybe it's easy to know which player will get my 3 points at the end of the match. Of course, there's more 45 minutes, but for the moment, Ferran Torres for sure is the best player of Barça because all the goals were very beautiful. And as you said, also not only Ferran's goals, also the assists made by Balde, by Pedri, and the last one by Rafinha, as we said, the number 12 this season, just only one under Lamine Yamal assist 13 this season. So, well, I think you explained everything about the first half. For sure, I have to say that I was also convinced that today's game will not, couldn't be the same as happened in Montjuic just 2 weeks ago. But Barça showed that we are in a good shape right now, that we started very well this year. Remember that in 9 games in 2025, we got 7 wins and 2 draws, draws against Getafe and against Atalanta. And I think that Barça's maybe one of the best moments of this season, just in the key moment. Of course, the second half maybe could be easier than the first one. And for sure, Hansi Flick will make some substitutions because, as we said at the end of the first half, I'm seeing right now Íñigo Martínez and Gerard Martín warming up very with more intensity that their teammates. Maybe Alejandro Balde will be out of the team, and maybe one of the centre backs, maybe Cubarsí, that played many minutes in the last month, could be one of the options to go to the bench in the second half. But as we said, maybe it's good to see Íñigo Martínez. The last game he played was against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final in Jeddah, so a month ago, so it will be good for him to take some rhythm in a game like we're going to see in the second half. For the moment, there's no more activity on the pitch for sure. It's a difficult situation also for Valencia, but Barça has to focus in ourselves. We have to focus in ourselves. It could be also a good idea to give some rest to the players in the second half. You're going to listen some music because it's typical here that in Valencia to have live music here at the halftime, but as you can imagine, there's no party on the stands, and it could be difficult also for Valencia players in the second half to play with all the atmosphere that it's tough here in Valencia just for the second half. So we don't have more news for right now. I can confirm that Gerard Martín will go to the pitch because I see him putting on the shirt, and also Íñigo Martínez, guys. So we'll have to wait just a few seconds to know which players will go out for the second half. But for sure, Gerard Martín and Íñigo Martínez, Robert, will be the first player to enter in the second half.
Right, thank you very much, Marc. There'll be 2 substitutions at half-time. Gerard Martín, Íñigo, we're assuming for Cubarsí and Gerard Martín. Spence, we have early poll results.
The early polls are in.
The early polls are in.
And it
Take us through them.
That as it stands right now, in this region of the country, according to this demographic, 72% of the contingent believe that Seba should be the preferred choice. 21% going Senza Seba. Maybe some surprises there. Understanding that that's the Pau Cubarsí option.
Yeah. Maybe some Pau Cubarsí fans.
We're seeing a 1% blank vote. We don't quite have clarity on that as to why that is the case, but we do know that that exists, that that's there.
Is that someone who doesn't like omelets?
At this point, we're not at liberty to say.
Yes, not yet.
Is that a weird person?
That would be
we don't judge.
That would be worse than saying
we
without,
don't judge it.
without
No, but I think I saw Pablo had a little bit of difficulty taking the.
We're having
you had a little bit of trouble taking the truita out.
Yeah, and we're having some issues as well with
Spence,
our
your door's
voting
jammed.
booth.
Your door's jammed.
The door is jammed for. I mean, or some people can't get it open.
I just opened it.
Okay, some people can't get it open.
People have their own problems. That's their problem.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, it's halftime, and we are voting today. if we like our Spanish omelette with onions or without onions, and it's all because Pau Cubarsí had this most controversial take in the 90 seconds challenge with Mae Rostro, shout out Mae Rostro, that he prefers it without onions. Pau Cubarsí says truita de patatas senza ceba, and that is not something I agree with. I'm going to go and vote now. I think I'm going to go and vote.
I wonder what you're going to vote for.
I wonder
then.
what that is.
Well,
that is going to be.
should the cook get a vote?
The cook should get a vote. The cook also needs to enjoy some of the cook's own food.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'll go and stand next to Carlos Puyol in line.
Okay.
Is he going to let you go through?
I mean, I need to get in line first.
Carlos, is Robert allowed through? He was the cook after all.
Yeah. Carlos is good with me. Okay. Good. How did he celebrate? Oh, yeah. He took the armband off and... Yeah, Carlos. Okay. It's voting time. Is the second half starting? No.
Just about.
Just about. Íñigo and Gerard Martín are on for... Who destroyed this omelette? Who destroyed this? Okay. So this is without onions. Nice. I'm getting a bigger piece.
Just get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just, there you go.
Because I'm the cook, I'm taking an extra bit.
Oh. Let the record show that he's now taken 2 of the senza sebas. 2 pieces.
It's because he likes it.
Of the senza seba.
Because he likes it better.
Senza ceba? It's nice. But it can't be better than am7, right?
Well, you should try it.
Keep me informed while I'm voting, guys.
You should try it. We don't need any voter influencing here.
No. It's got to be am7. It's got to be am7.
Shocking.
Because it's got like this sort of caramelized taste. Just sweet enough.
I wonder who he's going to vote for, Alex.
I think it's going to be a blank vote because he can't decide.
Kudos to the
Nothing's
chef,
happened.
whoever that was.
Yeah, chef outdid themselves.
Chef, what should we call? Chef Manuelas. Chef Manuelas did a really
Chef
good job.
Boyardee out.
Guys, polls are open until the 75th minute, because we'll need a quarter of an hour at the end of the game to count the votes. Does Valencia have a chance here? Sadiq inside the box and he scores. But he's offside.
Offside.
Offside. Offside.
We have to check also in the VAR. But it's confirmed. It's very clear. It's confirmed
Offside.
the offside.
So Valencia scored. We're all campaigning here, by the way, Carlos, for vote for am7. That's what we're campaigning for here. It's on our front lawn.
On our front lawn. Loud and clear what this house stands for.
What a day, eh?
Guys,
Not too
Omelettes,
bad.
democracy, goals for Barça.
I think part of democracy... Hold on.
Is Lamine Yamal!
Listen, I'm going to say something here. I think part of democracy is having the respect to have open conversations.
Oh, most definitely.
And
But there's a wrong answer.
and 99 times out of 100 in my life, in this environment, in this province, in this territory, in this region, this land we call Catalonia,
Yeah.
I have been an am7 guy.
Okay.
But, Robert, you did the senza seba so well that on tonight, this night of all nights, the only night that I've ever felt this feeling.
Is that a High School Musical song? Tonight. Okay, sorry. It's because you said it and I had to interrupt.
The whole cracked peppers thrown in there.
Yawn.
I had to vote senza seba tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're one of those voters who usually
sways.
votes for one party and then is convinced by one
Hey,
speech.
you. You all got your predictions wrong.
Okay.
No
Settle
need to
down.
rub it in.
Settle down.
No need to rub it
Easy.
in.
Barça official
Oh,
intelligence.
shucks.
Because
It's-
he's getting it right. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I hope there's a goal in the second half.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're not going to have extra time.
Yes,
you
at
know
least
what?
Please don't forget about me. My correct prediction is still very much alive.
Yes. Oh, it might not be now. As Fermin tried to play it through to the Shark.
Didn't realize that Barça official intelligence was so pompous.
Well,
Sounds like someone else I know.
you give these robots this.
Who's that?
You give these robots
Person who sat on
this,
this couch.
and they take your whole arm.
Basically.
Yawn.
Settle down.
The attitude on this one.
Feisty today.
Doesn't even have arms.
No.
Well,
Can't even
actually-
yawn. Well, can't cover its mouth when it yawns. Yeah, that was just offside.
He was just
This
offside.
close. This close.
You didn't like my huevo duro joke?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Alex didn't like it.
It's It was fine.
It was fine.
You could do better,
Thanks.
friends.
Thanks, friend.
I'm pushing you for greatness.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've just been pushing you.
What was the result against
So
Barbastro?
general.
Was it Mark? Was the result against Barbastro 4-0? Careful here.
Sorry, guys.
Valencia counter attack. Well,
Could you say it again, please?
Yeah, careful because Sadiq has the ball, gets inside the box, goes over. Penalty.
But was he offside? He was.
He was offside.
offside. Okay.
But offside.
Offside.
What a frustrating night for a
Of
Valencia fan.
course, we have
A
to
little bit,
check.
yeah.
So, before that, Robert, what did you ask to me?
What was the result against Barbastro? 4-0, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 4-0. 4-0.
No, it spoils the
and
information. that I was about to
Barça, we have to say it. We scored 4 goals against Barbastro, 5 goals against Betis, and 4 today.
say. And 7
So
against
VAR
Valencia the
is
other
checking.
day.
So for the moment, the referee is talking with Frankie de Jong. Do you think it's offside or penalty? Yeah, no, offside confirmed.
Offside.
Offside confirmed. Yeah.
Also not a penalty.
And
Yeah,
remember
yes.
that with the scorers, we said that we have 8 different scorers.
Ole.
With today Fermin's goal, 9 different scorers in Copa del Rey.
9 different scorers
And
in the Copa
Ferran is
del
the
Rey.
Pichichi of the Copa
Okay.
del Rey. With
Wow.
4.
Out of how many goals? How many did
Ferran
you
is the
say?
Pichichi, 4 goals. 4 in Copa del Rey. In Copa del Rey we have scored 4 plus 5, 9 and 4, 13.
Oh, here we go. Ferran Torres through to Lamine Yamal. Lamine cuts
back,
to
cuts
his
back.
left. Lamine looking for an
Lamine,
opening to
Lamine,
shoot.
Lamine!
Oh!
He might have hit the post.
I think that was the post, wasn't it?
I heard a little thump.
I think it was a post.
So close.
I think by that reaction, it was a post.
Well,
Let's
his
see.
name doesn't start with an F.
So
That's why he
he's
didn't score.
denied.
Look at him, though. Create the opportunity for him.
Oh,
So he
yeah,
did hit
off
the post.
Off the post.
Ferociously.
Can
off the
Jordan
post.
get the fridge open though? That's the oh wow.
Yeah, he could.
Seamless.
Seamlessly.
The magic man.
Oh, what a touch.
Look at that chance for Lamine Yamal.
Lamine,
Wow.
Lamine.
So close.
He knows
so
that would have
close.
been such
That boy.
a good goal.
It's a good thing that Lamine Yamal's name doesn't start with an F because it would be famine.
Yeah,
So,
Or Lamine Famal.
from all.
oh, he does fait mal against opponents.
Is that a word?
Fait mal, hurt.
Ah,
Like it.
Famal.
Fa mal.
Sure, yeah,
Lamine
yeah.
Famal.
Famal. Yeah.
God, the jokes
Okay,
today.
all right. I'll take that. That's
There's
fine.
That, yeah.
Alex isn't on board with our wordplay today.
No, well,
I'm not. I mean, make
she's
me
not
laugh.
used to it. She doesn't come to the show often enough.
True.
True.
It's because we want Noah to score, so we'll see.
Has it been shocking for you guys to to see Alex Ibarceta on this show after so long? I thought she'd abandoned us. I thought she preferred going on Coolest Corner.
I know. She's
Yeah.
got her own little thing going on there.
Spence preferred going on Kuda's corner today.
Can we get the shocking question on our screens as Barca attack again? Here is Lamine Yamal into the hands of the keeper. Kokoran, have we got the question? Well, maybe I didn't give him enough time
I
to,
was gonna say,
get
he was-
back.
he was- he was
Sorry,
making
I was
his way
asking for a
back.
question. Jordi was going back to the control room. Yeah.
It was all happening at once.
No, not that one. Oh!
Oh, it's changed.
Oh, the polling results have changed.
It's changed.
Wow.
It's changed. 80% with Onion.
Oh, Carlos Puyol just just put up his hand to say, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Ferran score a poker? Yes, no, 5. A poker being 4 goals.
Do we have a name for 5?
A manita?
I guess. How about the Olympic rings?
Uh-huh.
Will you score an Olympic ring?
I'd say yes. I'd say he's got one more in him. Because I think as well, if let's say Pau Victor comes on,
Yeah. You'll
he'll
give
come
him
on for either Rafinha or Lamine
Yeah,
Yamal.
you'll give him until between the 60th and 70th minute.
I
before he
want
has to
Dani
come
Olmo.
off.
Yeah,
But you can put Danny in the 10 as for me.
Fine.
true. Right, more voting. Democracy just keeps happening.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've even had absentee balloting.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Mark, your votes are not here yet. I'm guessing
vote?
you sent them over with a former Valencia player who can travel to Barcelona or something.
Sorry, Robert, I didn't listen to you very well. Please ask me again, please.
Mark's doing his own thing in Mestalla today. No, I'm saying that your votes have not arrived yet.
My votes? Omelette votes.
Oh, they have.
Oh.
Jeremy Mathieu has brought your votes. A former Valencia player and former Barca player has just arrived with your envelope with your votes.
So for the first time, Mathieu did something good for me. Remember, he's the only Barca player I've never interviewed in my Barca live career. So thanks, Jeremy. Never considered me an interview, but giving my votes to Barca Live, Barca Studios.
He doesn't sound bitter at
thanks,
all.
Jeremy.
I have to say, from the back, Jeremy Mathieu looked an awful lot like Judith as well.
A little bit, yeah.
They have the same style.
and
of
a little bit
clothes.
like Carlos Puyol.
Yeah. Same body build.
Yep. Okay, well, we are 4-0 up still in this game of the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. So it's, barring disaster, we'll be in the semi-finals.
We have
of the
Barca
Copa del
players
Rey.
warming up.
Who
Okay.
is warming up?
For
Careful
the
here,
moment,
another goal!
we have
No chance.
Marc Casado, Pau Victor, Héctor Ford, Pablo Torre, and what time is it?
Oh, is it Olmo time?
Ooh.
Please.
Is it Olmo
Maybe
time?
it could be Olmo time.
Maybe.
All more time.
Mischief8172 said, who scored the goals? Ferran, Fermin, Ferran.
Is that a new rap?
Ferran, Fermin, Ferran. Good
It's a
enough?
good one. It's
Good
a
enough
good
for
one.
you?
Yeah,
That's modern music these days. These kids, they just
Ferran,
latch on to
Fermin,
whatever.
Ferran. It's a new TikTok trend now.
We can make it one.
True. Put the dance, get the Fermin. Get the dance.
Careful.
Have to say, this second half.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be boring.
Yeah.
How about Alex?
It wasn't the case in the Olympic Stadium game.
How about Alex does some keepy uppies?
Are you gonna match me in push-ups?
Don't do them with the sign.
No.
With the sign.
Alex, it's 10:45.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have another voter.
Hang on a second.
Another voter.
Because we have the most important voter.
It's the
in the
votes.
house.
The votes of the votes.
He is renowned as one of the experts of Spanish omelette of Truita de Patatas.
I
Diego,
see.
our director today.
But what makes him an expert?
Oh well, if you've travelled with him, he's our director today, but he's also like a camera operator. If you've travelled with him, he knows the best places to go and eat, and he does love his food. So yeah, Diego is a legend of just food intake.
No pressure, Robert.
A pit with no end to it. Careful here, Rafinha back to Lamine Yamal. Oh dear! It feels mean to celebrate.
It does.
Oh dear. Hey, the Barca official intelligence got it wrong.
Oh yeah. Come join us.
Which way on is that?
Are we putting up how many goals they've scored?
No, not 7 yet. Lamine Yamal thing.
Getting there.
We're getting there.
Lamine Yamal, it feels mean to celebrate, really. Diego, keep going.
Te quedas ahí.
What happened? So Rafinha passes to Lamine Yamal inside the box. Lamine shoots low. It just goes under the legs.
Does it get deflected?
No, it doesn't, I don't think. It goes under the legs of two defenders. Dimitrievski doesn't see it coming. Marbrau, Lamine Yamal just scored.
Yeah, and another assist by Rafinha. 13 assists, the same as Lamine Yamal. 13 assists by Rafinha this season. 13 assists by Lamine Yamal this season. We have an equalizer just at the top of his assist players. But 11 goals scored by Lamine Yamal this season. 11 again. So the forward is also in an incredible shape. And it's the second goal he scored in the Copa after the goal he scored against Betis. So goal scored by Lamine Yamal, and another time Barça scoring 5 goals or more.
Oof.
11 times this season in 35 games. In 11 times we have scored 5 or more goals in a game. And just to finish, 2 new players will go into the pitch. Marc Casado, and as we said, what time is it? What time is it?
Ooh.
What time is it?
Bye, Diego.
Olmo time.
It's Olmo.
Thankfully.
Right, 5-0, and it is Olmo time.
Olmo time.
What have you been most shocked by? Doncic to the Lakers, Madrid's lost to Espanyol, or Alex on Barça Live?
Woo!
I have to say, option 3 is
That's
a
intriguing.
candidate. Is a candidate.
Yeah.
It's
But
fun.
look at what she's brought to the table. 5 more goals.
Yeah.
And Ronaldinho's not here today.
Oof.
Yeah, we missed Ron. What did you do with him?
I had to take him back to Brazil.
Careful here, Valencia in space, and a cross comes.
I'll take.
Is that Eddie Garcia? Yeah, Eddie Garcia with the block.
There you go. I'll take Ronnie to Tortilla's place, or if Robert will have us around.
What were you
Ronnie.
most shocked by, Alex?
I mean, I can't say me. Well, the thing is that I am shocked, but not really. Madrid lost to Espanyol. I think I have to say it just because of how enjoyable it was.
It's shocking, but it's not something we've never seen before.
True. But the way that Espanyol have been playing this season, it is a bit shocking.
Yeah. No, all 3 of those are shocking options.
That's true. That's true.
I'm taking Doncic to the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's...
that was most shocking.
How does Alia feel? Alia, how do you feel about that one? I know.
Alias is definitely one.
Well, I remember Alia said that she wasn't a huge basketball fan, but
enough.
Luka Doncic is a Slovenian icon at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a wild trade.
It was ridiculous.
that just happened out of nowhere.
It was very wild. Gaddafi says, I predicted a Ferran hat-trick. I have no proof of that, but I'll take your word for it. I would like to ask you, live chat, since we've scored 5 goals today, give us some manita emojis on the live chat, right? Give us some manitas.
Can we explain the Doncic trade?
Hey, look at that stat by Sarah. Every time Alex is on the live, we win.
I feel like that's not true because you were here for the Atletico. Were you not here for the Atletico de Madrid game?
Yeah.
So, in 5 seconds, I just
refuted that statement.
Yeah.
It was nice while it lasted. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Alia says I'm a basketball fan, but the games are late. Alia, you just got to do what I do. You get up the next morning and you watch the game without knowing the result. It's just because I can't live without it. It's a problem.
That's just because you're a Bulls fan.
Who's your team? Are you a Bulls fan?
For better
my
or worse.
condolences.
For better or worse.
I'm a Celtics fan.
No, you're not.
I am a Celtics
Mark,
fan.
Substitutions?
I used to have a Rajon Rondo fat face.
Yeah, substitutions. As we said, one of the players who will be out is Rafinha. 2 assists in this game for Rafinha, and the other one is Lamine. Yeah, no, it's Lamine. You have to help me. I'm a little bit far. Yeah, it's Lamine. It's Lamine. So, what this could mean that Olmo will play as a forward.
Mm-hmm.
Vamos los Bulls. There you go, Junior Moreno.
No.
Let's go.
Oh, Pedri's coming off as well.
No.
Black
Good.
Assassin Tatum
No,
is
it's Pedri, not Lamine.
Not Lamine.
Not Lamine, it's Pedri, sorry. So, Pedri and Rafinha out, Casado and Dani Olmo in. So it's great to have Dani Olmo also back with the team. Last game he played was against Getafe. It was more or less 20 days ago, so it's almost time. So he will have at least 30 minutes to play. It's very important to have him back.
Warriors are the best. We're just talking about the NBA now. Said, what about the Jimmy trade? Why does Barca fan want to cancel me?
I don't know. I think it's like the old joke.
I think it's your joke.
We did try to cancel you one day.
Wait, who said I'm from Chicago? Shout out. What part of Chicago? I want to know.
Alia says, here in Slovenia, we value loyalty. I think Luka was not able to be loyal.
No.
I think he had nothing to do with it.
He
It was
basically
not
had
his
no choice.
decision, I
Yeah,
think.
he was
had no choice.
He just bought a $15 million house the week before.
Yeah, he had no choice.
In Dallas.
Right, Olmo has come on, Marc Casado has come on, guys. The polls, the omelette polls close very soon in the 70th minute. So, if you haven't deposited your vote, be sure to do it. Be sure to do it.
Junior Moreno said he's from the South Side, which means he's probably a White Sox fan.
I love the sign. K Pretty. Guys, where can I watch the real live? The real live is here, guys.
This is the real life.
This is the real Barca live. You can watch the game, I don't know, somewhere else. Not on YouTube. I can guarantee you that.
But this is the real life.
Has anybody not voted yet?
Jaume Torres not voted. And I think that may be it. I think everyone else has voted. You're just, like, eyeing those leftovers.
No.
Some of them are coming back with me because my girlfriend would absolutely kill me if I did not bring back some after having cooked them in front of our eyes today this morning.
I wasn't eyeing anything. I just wanted to count the votes.
Abdullah Khalaf, what are your thoughts on former players? Well, let me know which former players, because obviously we've got Carles Puyol here, for example, and Carles Puyol is an absolute legend. I love Carles Puyol, a symbolic captain who celebrated that goal against Real Madrid in the 2-6, kissing the captain's armband, and today, well, just taking care of security for us in this.
I like how Carles always has his arms crossed, like in a super serious way.
You got a tattoo as well, Carles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, retires and gets tattoos.
Tattoo free. Jeff Siegel, Papa Siegel checking in. Is Robert going to buy me breakfast tomorrow? Are you in the city?
Ooh.
Now that would be something.
That would be something.
Charter flight?
Shout out Jeff Siegel, shout out Papa Siegel.
Papa Siegel watching?
He's watching again. He just had his first experience with In-N-Out Burger. Do you know what that is?
Oh, I know what In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, In-N-Out Burger's nice.
It is nice. It's a good.
Hi,
burger.
Papa Siegel, once again. Shall we show Papa Siegel? You want to go and show Papa Siegel the Spanish omelette thing and explain it to him?
Yeah, let me do a quick explanation.
Do it, because we're 5-0 up.
Might as well. There's nothing else going on in this game.
Yeah, we scored 5 goals. Ferran scored a hat-trick. Fermin scored 1, and Lamine Yamal scored another.
Papa, here's the deal. It looks just like a regular omelet, but it tastes way better. Okay, this one is without onion, but it comes with potatoes, and you have to make sure that you don't cook it all the way through. You see how there's, whoopsie. You see how there's just a little bit of juiciness in there? It's key. Now, the one with onion is also very tasty. Okay, but we're gonna save it because otherwise Robert's girlfriend will kill me, and I have to go back there tonight, so I'm not dealing with that.
Did you explain the onion bit?
Guys,
as well?
I have to say that today I didn't have option to eat at the halftime, so please, can you give me some rest talking about food, because maybe I will eat something maybe in an hour and a half. So thanks.
Opiloku says, where is the Amseva versus Sensa Seva poll at? I mean, this is like really great.
This is a very serious deal.
The latest percentage poll, Jordi Cochran, please.
But it's also important to note that...
Ooh, yeah, 80%.
But I think it's important to tell the people that it's not the only way that you can do a tortilla. There are people all around who do their own versions of a tortilla in so many different ways, adding ingredients or putting in other things.
I have to say that when I make it at home, today we would just, because of Pau Cubarsi's answer, reminder, this all comes from the 90 seconds challenge with Maya Rostro and Pau Cubarsi. where Pau Cubarsí was asked, Spanish omelette, truita de patatas, potato omelette, with onion or without onion? And Pau Cubarsí very controversially said without. Some people don't like onion. I don't understand those people. So I made one with and without. But the way I usually make it, I put in potatoes, as well as the eggs, obviously, potatoes, onions, Olmo with the shot from the edge of the box, corner kick Barça, and courgette. What do you call it in? What do you call it in American English?
Courgette.
It looks like a cucumber. It's
Zucchini?
Zucchini.
Yeah,
exactly.
there you go.
I put zucchini in it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Carbassó.
Carbassó. Truita de patata, amb ceba y carbassó.
El català correcte, passa'l. Carbassó. Zucchini.
Spence?
I think I will disconnect, guys. I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. So if you need something, text me. Thanks.
Okay, we will, Mark. And by the way, I got notes from our expert, Diego.
Okay.
He said it was nice, but he wanted a bit more salt in it.
You see, that's another thing about all the people who live in this area. They love salt. Everybody loves salt.
True.
And he says he puts a little bit of pepper in it, which I did.
You did.
But I didn't want to overdo it in terms of the salt or the pepper, because then other people might have found it just a little bit too salty.
I see. I'm one of the. Look at that.
That's it. That's
Look
me.
at that.
Yeah, that's Chef Vanek out producing those omelettes today.
Robbie Flay. You never heard of Bobby Flay?
No, I have not.
No?
Careful here, Inigo
Famous
Martinez.
chef.
Inigo with a shot.
Oy.
It goes hard.
Somebody somewhere got that one.
Yeah.
Right, guys, it is the 70th minute. Valencia are about to make substitutions, which to us are really irrelevant.
Yes.
The polls have closed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spence,
Is it time?
it's time.
It's time.
Spence, you're in charge of counting votes.
You trust me with that
I trust you.
responsibility?
I trust you.
Wow.
Doesn't trust you with making the right decision, but trusts you with counting votes.
Pues, let's go.
N. Hazer says, please do more commentary on the game so that we can have a feel for what's going on the pitch. Thanks for all you do. It is true today that we have been focusing more on other stuff than the actual game. That's because we are 5-0 up. And the game has gone into like flight mode, really, hasn't it, Alex?
It's definitely, there's a lot of movement, but nothing happening.
Yeah.
It's
Barça
a lot
have the
of,
ball.
Let's go.
but it's not been as fluid as the first half potentially. Not as many chances created.
I feel like.
And it's all in the middle of the pitch essentially, just back and forth game. And the chances that we've actually gotten to the end of the goal, nothing's happened from them.
I feel like Jeff Probst right now. Do you know who that is?
No.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. That's Survivor, for anybody who didn't get it.
Careful here, Valencia have a chance to run. Valencia score. They do. No, it's offside. It's offside.
It's offside. Well, I have to say, I have to say that the offside, I think it's in the first action, not the last one. But if it was the last one, it's very, very bad luck because Rafa Mir touched the ball just on the line.
Yeah. That's so.
Yeah, but imagine that it's the last one, the last touch, because the ball was already in, and Rafa Mir touched the ball in offside position just on the line. So, bad season for Valencia. They will suffer a lot in the last games. And Robert, I don't know, I know you want to talk about votes, but I will give also a question that we will have time to discuss, but which team do you want to face against in semi-finals? Because it could be Real Madrid, it could be Atletico de Madrid, or Real Sociedad. So we could have a Clásico in 2 weeks.
Oh, please no. Ooh, well, a Senza 7 vote.
That was inside Mark. Mark, did you go Am or Senza?
Am, for sure.
This one is.
Oh!
Blank.
It's blank.
They didn't even mark blank.
Just
It's a nullified vote. Yeah. Throw it away.
It's an they abstained.
They're tinkering with this election.
They abstained.
Careful here, Barça have the ball. Dani Olmo tries to pass it into Frenkie de Jong. Okay, keep going, speed it up, speed it up.
All right, fair enough. Oh, we got a Senza.
Ooh.
Okay, Barca playing from behind as the count continues to happen. I can see one pile is already bigger than the other. And Edenor says, please can you give me tips for flipping the tortilla? I always break it. Well, I like to heat the pan up to like full blast, like so that there's steam coming out of it. And then I put the mix of the potatoes and the onions in, and then I pour the eggs on, so that with the like raging hot pan, you create a layer. And then you just like kind of move it a little bit to try and spread the egg yolk out. And then you need a big enough plate, and you need a pan that doesn't stick, like the egg doesn't stick to the bottom, basically. And then press it hard. Spence keeps on voting. The game keeps on going. Quarter of an hour remaining. Mark, we still have one more substitution to make.
Yeah.
We have a blank vote.
And just a few minutes ago were 3 players warming up, but Hansi Flick made definitely a decision, and I think it will be Hector Ford, the player who would be the 5th substitution of the game. We have to say that Jules Koundé is one of the players with more minutes on his leg. So, oh, come on, Jules Koundé, I'm talking on him. And what a run by him.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. Koundé going forward. Koundé into the box.
Oi.
The touch. Frankie de Jong. Oh, the save there by Dimitrievski. Here's Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, second chance. Back into the box, and the ball ends up in the hands of the keeper.
He had to keep up the F goal scores. That would have been such a nice goal. A good run by Koundé, brilliant pass by, was it Rafinha? No, yeah.
This one says, Seba, great
So
chef Bob.
Oh, it was Lamine?
I would say quickly, Spence, that Koundé has shown that he's very fit, that he maybe couldn't need some rest, but I think it's better for him to have some rest. And Hector Ford will have an opportunity to play the last 15 minutes.
Ooh, we have a blank vote, and it says,
go vegan.
Go vegan.
Yeah, I did use eggs for this omelette, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's a shout out to Gianni.
Yeah, shout out Gianni, our sound tech.
Another Senza.
Ooh. Another Senza Seba as Barca recover and play from behind. Here's Fermin,
Seba,
who switched over to the left.
And the final vote, Seba.
Okay, so yep, all the votes have been counted. Spence, can you send the count to our Jordi Coqueran so that we can get the graphics ready?
I will.
Yeah. Okay, I want no spoilers.
No spoilers.
I want silent counting. And I will take you through the action in the game.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at Spencer, don't.
He gets shy on camera.
Here is Fermin, just slipped over, rolled his right foot on the ball. Barca tried to press high, tried to recover on the edge of the ball, so the ball played back to Dimitrievski. And a Chilena clearance. Mark, what was that reaction? Did they not like it?
Yeah, no, not different. It's like a goal for Valencia fans, so...
Well, it should be that.
I'm guessing that irony has taken over right now.
Oh, absolutely, Robert. It's absolutely ironic because now Valencia players are passing the ball and Valencia fans are singing Ole. Well, tough to give an opinion on it because for sure, I don't think that Valencia players deserve it. But I can understand how angry can be Valencia fans. So let's go with the substitutions, and as we said, Jules Koundé will be out of the team. Another game played by Jules Koundé, well done by the French player. And the last minutes, 12 minutes plus added time, will be for Hector Ford.
Okay, so Hector Ford is coming on for the final 12 minutes of this game. Jules Koundé taking off. A round of applause, please, for Jules Koundé. Round of applause for Jules Koundé. Give us some applause emojis on the live chat. One of the players with the most minutes. Mark, is he the player with the most minutes this season?
Ooh.
Let me check. I have the number before today's game. Give me a second, Robert, and I will tell you.
Peter Kumi says, we are making it to the semi-finals. We most definitely are. And there was another comment
in 10
here.
minutes, Robert.
Sorry?
Anything can happen in 10 minutes.
Are you nuts? Yeah, you're just saying that to be nuts.
There is another comment here that I wanted to read
I have
out.
the
As
answer.
Lamine Yamal is dispossessed. Mark, who is it?
I have the answer. Yeah, Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé, before tonight's game, he has played 2,813 minutes.
Wow.
The second one is Pau Cubarsí, and the third is Rafinha. But the good stat is that only 2 players have played all the games this season for the starting 11 or coming from the bench, and are Cubarsí and Koundé. So the 2 players with more minutes are the only 2 players that played all the games this season, 35.
Right. The votes are in. Let's reveal them. Has there been a surprise, Spence?
You're gonna have to see for yourself.
And the winner is, logically, and with no surprises, the Spanish omelette with onion, truita de patatas, Seba wins with 21 votes versus 5 without Senza Seba and 3 blank votes. Senza Seba was like never in with a chance, really.
You just did it really well with the pepper, I have to say. I'm a big pepper guy. You did it really well with the pepper.
Condolences to Pau Cubarsí. Let's just remember what he said on the 90 seconds challenge.
Truita de patates amb ceba o sense ceba?
He said it right there.
He said it right there. No, he
Right
said it
there.
here. Oh no, here. No, he
Yeah.
sat here to talk to Llorens and then he went there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Pau Cubarsí was here in this studio on one of his off days.
sat on our sofa.
Maybe if you had offered him your truita de patata
He could have
Seba,
changed his mind.
He
Yeah.
might have changed his mind. I have a comment here from Cesar Tiffer. I hope I pronounced that correct. It says, I ate country fried chicken with very hard eggs,
Yeah.
I guess, and hash browns and 2 pancakes, and then drank 3 cups of coffee with 2 cups of cream and sugar and 1 full glass of ice water for breakfast today. How was the rest of your day?
that sounds
Was
like
there a rest of your
that
day?
sounds like
I
a
was gonna
very
say,
American
was-
breakfast.
Was there the rest of the day?
Where is this person from? Where are you from?
Were you not in a coma after that?
Since we're asking where are you from, fun with flags for like 81st minute. For those
Let's go.
still here with us, for those who are waiting for another Barça goal, give us where are you watching us from, guys? Where are you watching us from? Do you eat?
Show your flags.
Do you eat Spanish omelette? Do you eat tortilla de patatas, truita de patatas, potato omelette in your country? What is the like omelette of choice in your country?
The omelette
What would it
of
be in Chicago, Spence? Do you eat omelettes in Chicago?
Yeah, of course. Omelets are a huge thing.
Like, what would be the go-to?
I mean, the best omelets...
In the way that, like truita de patatas is the go-to
Yeah, the
here.
most traditional, I would say. I mean, it's usually there's a lot of different options and choices that you have, but usually it's the eggs with some kind of cheese inside, and it just sort of depends on how you're feeling for the day. Cheddar, mozzarella, maybe feta, and then maybe some bacon pieces inside or sausage pieces, like they put botifarra inside of truitas sometimes, and maybe a vegetable or two. Like, it's just, you just throw things in there because it all mixes together real well, and then you put the potatoes on the side. It's the hash browns that go on the side. It doesn't mix with the omelet.
AMV on beat says, I am from India and my mum makes the best cheese omelettes with potatoes. I think it would be better. Well, I can't disagree. Sounds delicious.
I mean, any combination of eggs, cheese, potatoes
is great,
and some kind of meat potentially. It's just, unless you're vegan, in which case don't do any of that.
Keep telling us where you're from. Give us the emoji of the country where you are watching us from. Thank you for watching us still. It's late at night for us here.
Is anybody watching us from Albania?
Oh,
I want to know, because I gotta know something about Albania because I'm going there tomorrow.
Oh.
Have you not done any planning?
I have, but I like the local
The
flavor.
local flavor. Ooh,
Yeah,
what's their version of a tortilla?
Yeah, what's their like
What's the
most
Albanian
traditional
version?
dish?
I
Something
want,
that Spencer needs to try.
I want to know in the chat if you're from Albania. Help me out. Give
Well,
me.
you follow the chat now.
I'm going in.
Frankie de Jong to Lamine Yamal. Lamine back on his left. The shot by Lamine Yamal. Oh, just misses the target.
Oh, by this much. By this much.
So close.
So
I think it took a
close.
deflection because it's a corner kick, Mark.
I think it did. Oh,
Yeah,
off
it
the
was
keeper.
very close. Lamine to score the second one, but as we explained, just the second half, it's like, and now we
Oi.
have no. I thought it was penalty, but not. So offensive foul. Of course, it was good to have the Lamine Yamal goal, but all the second half, of course, it's like there's not necessary to be played. But I think Barca players are fun. They are having fun and they're keeping confidence. Players like Inigo Martinez, Dani Olmo back with the team again. So a lot of positive things after tonight's game. But remember that next weekend we will have a tough game against Sevilla.
Yeah.
But before that game, Real Madrid and Atletico will play together. Of course, I want to make myself Hansi Flick's philosophy that we have to focus on ourselves. But it could be an important weekend because it depends on the score between Real Madrid and Atletico. If we win against Sevilla, we will be very close for the first position. So I think that Barça is in a good place this weekend to be closer to the first position.
Spence, any Albanians?
Nobody's watching from Albania. I got one person saying, "What are you doing in Albania?" And the answer is, going to Albania.
What are you not doing
Going
in
to Albania? Why not?
Why not?
Right, guys.
Can you say 3 teams from Albania? 3 football teams for Albania, Spence, quickly?
Partizana Tirana, Dinamo Tirana, and the other Tirana. There's 3 of them.
No, but I want another team that's not Tirana, for example. So easy.
No, I don't have a third one. I'm trying to go to a game this weekend, but I don't have a third team.
Well, I will give you an important team that is from another big city, Elbasan. And take a look on Skanderbeu history. It's a team from Korçë, a place that is in the west, in East Albania, Skanderbeu, and has an interesting story. Not good in the last years, but I will give you some information, Spence.
That's what I'm all about, man. I love that.
Right, guys.
So, a question. Do you know who is national coach of Albania? National team.
Silvinho.
Yeah, Silvinho, former Barca player.
That's a legend. Mark, question for you, question for the chat. Who would you like in the semi-finals? Madrid, Atletico, Real Sociedad?
I'm very brave, guys, and I like big emotions, and I will choose Real Sociedad.
Me too. I have to say that I have had it with Clásicos. We'll play the League One, and I do not wish to see them in any other
Especially a
games this season.
semi-final. It's not.
It's very consuming.
Yeah, and it's twice.
Jeff Siegel says, Papa Siegel likes his omelet with 100-year-old jamon, which is almost as old as he is.
Well,
Fair enough.
must be tasty jamon.
Alia says, when are you coming back to Slovenia? We should do a field trip to Slovenia, all
We should
of
have
us.
Barca live from Slovenia.
I agree.
Oh.
I'm in.
We should relocate once
Spence,
a year.
Yeah.
Madrid, Atletico, Real Sociedad, any preferences for the semis?
The only reason that I would say Madrid is because we would get 2 Clásicos. 2 extra
it's just like,
Clásicos. But then I maybe, you know what, actually I take it back because then you sort of dilute the Clásicos.
Yeah.
Save it for the final.
A lot of twos on the live chat. Cam Williams going 2, Felix going 2 as well. Imposter 2.0. Here's Fermin with the shot, which goes high up. Cold Luis says Real Sociedad. National Barca fan says option 1, Real Madrid. Mohammed says, Robert, I love to eat tortilla with potato, but in the oven. Okay. I've never tried to do it that way.
No.
And Alberto says option 1, which is Clásico.
Carolina says, come to Poland, we will give you pierogi.
Ooh.
Sounds tasty. There's a potato dish.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if Girona make the Conference League and they end up playing Legia Warszawa, I'm there.
Spence, Prince Tonito says Chiefs or Eagles?
Ooh.
I don't have an opinion, I'm sorry. I don't
Who I'm
follow that
rooting
sport.
for, who I think is going to win. Because all of America is rooting for the Super Bowl to not actually happen, except for people in Philadelphia and Kansas City.
Mark, when is the draw for the Copa del Rey semis?
We will have to wait. We will have to wait because it's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday will be the draw.
Why?
And remember that it will be, there's a big difference between the first and second leg and semifinals in the schedule. So the first leg will be the last week of February. So it's just the week before the game of the last 16 in UEFA Champions League. So after, very quickly, we will play against Sevilla next Sunday. Then we will have to wait 8 days to play on Monday against Rayo Vallecano. Then we'll play the next weekend against Las Palmas, and 3 or 4 days after that game, we will play the first leg. But to play the second leg of the Copa del Rey semi-finals, we will have to wait until the first week of April.
Oh wow, it's one of those.
So,
because there's Champions League
time
as well.
between the first and the second leg. And I have to say that there's no other time. Well done by the referee.
thank goodness.
5-0 for Barça. So 2 years after last time, we get to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
Right, we're through, guys. We're through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. Why don't you give me some blue and red hearts? Fill the live chat with blue and red hearts, guys, because we are through to the semi-finals after a fantastic first half performance and just a walkthrough in the second half. A hat-trick by Ferran Torres, a goal by Fermin and another by Lamine Yamal give Barca the victory and the ticket to the semi-finals of the Copa. Spence,
Yep.
Alex, job well done by Barca today.
I was going to add to the Clásico comment. The Women's Champions League draws tomorrow, and there is a possibility of having El Clásico in the quarterfinals of the Women's Champions League.
There's a potential for a lot of Clásicos.
There is a potential for a lot of Clásicos this season.
And the semi-final is just about as good as you can hope for when it comes to the Copa, because you got 4 real solid teams in there. This will be fun because you're getting now 4 more games plus the final.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to quickly gather our thoughts here, and we are coming to you with highlights of the game, so you'll be able to see the goals, reactions, interviews with the players, and Hansi Flick will vote for the best player of the match. And we'll analyse what just happened tonight a little bit, and we'll celebrate, of course, that we're in the Copa semi-finals. 2 minutes and we are back. Right, we are back here to celebrate Barca's win and to analyse this 5-0 victory in Mestalla. A hat-trick by Ferran Torres, goal by Fermín, and another by Lamine Yamal in the second half. Got it done for Barca, and we are still in contention for this title, guys. We're through to the semi-finals.
Every trophy is still in play at this point. All 4 of them, one of them already accomplished.
Yeah.
Alex, we said before the start of the game that this was not going to be like the game against Valencia at the Olympic Stadium. It wasn't, because we fell short by 2 goals.
And we didn't concede any this time. But it's good. I think it's a testament to how the team is right now under Hansi, under how the confidence that the players have. It was, again, like we were also confident that was kind of, it wasn't a one-off, because we have had high-scoring games this season quite a lot so far, but it wasn't meant to be a high-scoring game, especially because we scored so early. I think that kind of put the rhythm and the narrative of the rest of the game out for us and for Valencia as well, because they struggled to do anything in the game. It's not like we weren't over-pressing, we weren't high-pressing all the time. Our possession wasn't the cleanest today either, but Valencia didn't manage to do much. They had an offside goal, they had an offside penalty, but outside of that, they weren't promising in front of goal, essentially.
Well, we've got the highlights coming for you. Here they are.
Already?
This 5-0 win in Mestalla. We've got them ready. We've got them quickly today.
Wow.
Let's take a look at the highlights of this game while we wait for reactions and the players to go to Marc Brau. The quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey was a single game tie, win or go home, and Barca came out intense and got it done very early. What a pass here by Alejandro Balde through to Ferran Torres.
That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, and Barca already on the board. And, and he had to not celebrate a lot tonight.
No, exactly. There was a lot of putting his hands up in the air, not celebrating those goals. An amazing pass by Balde, and it's a nice finish by Ferran Torres as well, making the run into the box, well timed, and putting the ball through the defender Yarek's legs there.
That's a really hard finish. He makes it look so easy. That's such a tough finish.
Oh.
In the 15th minute, the ball was played through to Rafinha. The flag was initially...
that initial pass, was that an outside of the foot pass by Frankie de Jong?
Yeah, the flag was initially raised because it was thought that Rafinha was offside. VAR overturned that ruling, and Lamine Yamal very, very close to scoring here. Then Ferran came along to finish the job, and it's a wonderful through ball. Another great through ball onto the run of one of the forwards, and Valencia's defense tonight was just leaking everywhere. Here's another one.
This was the
that touch. That touch. Fermín, por favor. Por favor.
This was the example, though, of the fact that Barca were just so much better than their opponent tonight. Because Diakabi was playing him onside by a full body.
Yeah.
In the same way that Barca's defense played the offside trap perfectly, Valencia's defense was not all that coordinated, and it allowed Barca's players to make runs in behind. Here's a chance for Valencia. Umar Sadiq with the opportunity, the shot blocked. Play went on, and Szczęsny intervened there, and another save by our keeper Tech.
Yeah. He didn't
Credit
have
to
much.
him, 2 consecutive clean sheets.
Yeah, he didn't have much to do tonight, but when he had to do it,
he did it well.
And this was the one that put the icing on the cake for Ferran Torres. It made it a hat-trick. Through ball, no offside again. Well laid up by Rafinha.
Yeah.
It's a solid strike. He's got to get that across his body, but still keep it rolling fast enough to
with the defender in front of him as well.
Oh, look!
Marc Brau is with Fermín. Let's go to him.
Yeah, we are next to Ferminator, another goal scored against Valencia, his favorite victim. Estem al costat de Fermín. Què tal, com està? Suposo que satisfet per la victòria i per un altre gol.
Fermín, happy with the victory and on the goal?
Estem molt contents pel partit d'avui. Crec que era
Yeah, we're really happy with the game. I think it was really important to start the game well. That's what we did and
Potser el
got
primer cop
the
que el
win.
míster no hagi tingut raó, va dir, serà molt diferent a la Lliga, i la sensació és que sí que ho ha aconseguit, però també suposo que això és mèrit de la mentalitat, no?, que hi heu posat.
You know, we thought it was going to be different games, the league, but it wasn't. You scored that many goals again. I guess that speaks about your mentality. Yeah, that comes from the manager. He's very serious about these things, and, you know,
Deies després
we
del
had the
partit
game
de
control
contra el
from
València que
early
aquests
on.
gols t'havien donat confiança. Fermín, tens la sensació de que estàs a poc tornant a agafar la teva millor forma?
Do you feel as
o
if you're
sobretot almenys de cara a gols?
slowly but surely gaining your confidence, gaining your form? Yeah, I feel better now. I feel more confident. The manager's given me opportunities. I'm really happy to be able to help the team.
Fermín, ¿cómo de importante es que el equipo haya vuelto a coger esta buena racha, además con confianza, marcando tantos
How
goles?
important do you
Porque
think it is that the team is now performing this well again, scoring goals, winning games? Yeah, we knew how important this game was from the start. We need to keep working at this, though, until the end of the season now, to win titles. Yeah, fourth goal against Valencia now. It's your favourite opponent. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? I mean, I try and score goals against everyone, but I'm very happy to score and get the victory. Ferran got a hat-trick. Any words for him? Wow, he's the shark, you know. I'm very happy for him and I congratulate him.
The Shark is on fire. The last words of Fermín on Ferran Torres' hat-trick.
Thank you very much, Mark. Keep the reactions coming. Guys, Fermín just said it. El tiburón está a tope. A hat-trick for the Shark, who's come on as a super sub in most games this season.
Yep.
And today he got the start and produced the goods in the first half.
These are the moments too that he's being called upon to help take the pressure off some of the other players like Lewandowski, who are going to have to start at the weekend. And now that we know that we have 2 more games in the Copa coming at the very least in the semi-final, it wouldn't surprise me to see him start at least one of those 2.
I would say the same. It's kind of, it is a relief. Kind of, we've been so reliant on Lamine, Rafinha, and Leva up front, and you saw it today. Lamine did score, Rafinha assisted, but Ferran took the show, and it is nice to see again that rotation and still keeping up the standard. You know, 3 goals when you're not playing as consistently as maybe you would like Lewa is, but he's still doing it. He's still showing up when it matters, and no matter what, you know, whether it's against Dortmund or Valencia in this case, he's showing up, and that's what matters. It's nice to have someone off the bench like that.
Here's a stat for you guys that I've just seen from the account of Uriol Joubert, who's a journalist on Twitter. It says the quickest hat-tricks in all of Barca's history. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that happened before the 1970s.
Okay.
Escolar, Rocha, Coxis, Eloy Martinez, and Tejada. Samuel Eto'o scored 1 in 23 minutes against Almeria back in 2008. Messi scored 1 in 29 minutes against Mallorca in 2011. Ferran did it in half an hour today against Valencia.
Exactly 30.
Exactly 30.
Exactly 30. Fair enough.
You could say 1 every 10 minutes.
Was that on the bingo card?
I don't think it was, no. But yeah, I mean, credit to the season that Ferran is having, because he's come off the bench a lot, and we know that players like to start, but he's embraced his role, he's taken his opportunities, and I'm sure that Hansi Flick is extremely happy with what Ferran has given him. Marc Brau is going to be talking to Hansi Flick in just a moment. Is he there next to you, Marc? Is he close to you?
In a few seconds, I will next to Hansi Flick, so just like to start the interview. Hansi, if you want to come. As usual, after a Barça game, we are with Hansi Flick, and I want to ask him, Hansi, how happy are you with the performance of the team and the mentality that the team shows, especially again against Valencia in the first minutes?
No, it's very important, you know. Yes, in the quarterfinal, I said before, you have no second chance, and we did it today really good. From the beginning, very focused, and we created chances, and we scored the goals, and it helps a lot from the beginning.
I asked you also the same question in the game against Valencia in La Liga, but how important is for you that players that don't play from the starting 11 the first half part of the season, I mean players like Ferran and Fermín, are just counting, scoring, and being important also for the squad?
No, this is also what I say. Now we have really difficult weeks and months to the end of the season, and for me it's important that everyone shows how good he is, and I'm really happy with the performance also from the player. You know, they normally not start, so it's really good.
And focus for the last question on Ferran. So you put him in the 9th position just in the last games. He has scored 10 goals this season. So what you can say about him and what Ferran gives you to you in this position different from playing as a winger?
Yeah, this is for me. It's you know, to score goals and it's his job. And of course he's doing great today. Happy for him. Really happy for him because he was injured and came back, and not so easy season for him, but now he's doing really good.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
The words of our coach before going to the press conference room. I think he will go right now, Robert, but we will have to wait because I think we were going to talk with more Barca players. I think that he's going to the press conference, but as I said, just wait a minute because maybe in the next minutes we will talk with more Barca players.
Right, thank you very much, Mark. In the meantime, while we wait for Hansi Flick to go into the press room and we wait for more reactions, let's take another look at those goals with Ferran Torres scoring early in the second minute. I was just saying, I was midway through my thought when Mark had Hansi Flick. Ferran has had to come off of the bench a lot this season. We just heard Hansi Flick praise the players who've not been starting as much this season for being ready. And Ferran has talked about it, about being ready, about just embracing the role. He knows he wants to start, but he needs to take his opportunities. He knows he needs to take his opportunities when he gets them. And, well, my God, has he? He scored 3 tonight. He scored 2 decisive goals in Dortmund. And the man himself is next to Marc. So let's hear from Ferran Torres.
Yeah, next to maybe the MVP of the match. Second hat-trick with Barça shirt here at home in Valencia. Estem al costat de Ferran Torres. Ferran, què tal, com estàs?
Ferran, how are you? Congratulations. Not just for the game, but also for the hat-trick in a special place for you. Yeah, really happy above all to get through to the next round. And obviously I'm really happy as well with the hat-trick. Maybe the most important thing about the game today was how well you started in the first minutes. Yeah, I think it was really important to start well in the first few minutes. We know it's a really difficult place to come here. You know, we came out here right from the start of the game and scored a lot of goals, and that helped us win. Your second hat-trick with Barça. Yeah, I'm really happy, you know, and to score it here, you know, which is always my home, it's more special. Ferran, you must be especially happy. You know how to score goals. You had an injury at the start of the season, but you're now scoring goals and helping the team. Yeah, I always want to remain disciplined, keep working. You know, whenever the manager thinks I can help, I try and do that. What does it mean for the team to be in the Copa del Rey semi-finals? Well, we know it's a title that in 3 games we can win a title. You know, I think today we were really switched on from the first minute in a complicated stadium. And we scored early on and got the game we wanted it to be.
The words of the Shark here at home. He played many games with Valencia. He was a former Valencia player. Very special for him. He didn't celebrate the goals in the hat-trick, but he's very happy. The player of the match. I don't give the votes right now, but for sure he will be the MVP.
Thank you very much, Mark. Well, while you were talking to Ferran Torres, whose performance we celebrate, of course, Hansi Flick headed into the press room, so let's go and listen to our head coach.
Hola, Hansi. Bona nit. Et volia preguntar pel que nosaltres hem denominat la unitat F, que és Ferran, Fermín i Frenkie, que com valores el rendiment d'aquests 3 jugadors?
Just wanted to ask you how you value the performance of Frenkie,
We often
Ferran,
call Unit 1 for the players who usually start from in the 11, the starting 11, and Unit B to the players who usually play in the second half. We have invented in our broadcasting the word or the expression Unit F to describe or to talk about Fermín, Ferran, and Frenkie.
3 Fs.
3 Fs, okay. Unit F. I'd like to ask you about them. How do you analyze their performance? They are 3 players who usually don't start from the beginning, and they are doing great in these last matches. Thank you.
this is also what I said to the players, to the team. Now it's important because we have tough weeks, months till the end of the season, and now it's important that everyone show his best, shows how good he is, and this helps us a lot. And I'm really happy for this player who came in and also score goals and played really good. So again, I'm also happy. I'm happy. Same like the match against Valencia at home. So today also we start from the beginning very focused and create chances and score the goals. And and also for Ferran, I'm happy because he scored 3 goals. Yes, and yeah, it's amazing because he had not an easy time, and he came back after injury, and happy for him.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe al Barça Juga RAC1. Jo et preguntaré per com d'important és tenir aquest nivell d'efectivitat quan Lewandowski no és al camp.
I wanted to ask you how important is it
to have this level of effectivity even when Lewandowski is not in the pitch, because it has happened several times this season.
No, it's the same I said before. It's important that everyone shows his best, and now what Ferran, his performance today was really good, and as a number 9, it counts that you score goals, and he did it really great today.
Hi, Hansi, Francesc La Torre from TV3 and direct al canal Esport 3 Gol a Gol. As a coach, how do you feel, or what do you feel when with 0-4 or even 0-5, the team has the same motivation to score more goals, keep going with the pressure?
So normally I like how they play and always focused on score more goals, and but sometimes, but I think it was 85 minutes, so we had a corner kick, and Fermin runs, was a sprint to the corner, and I said normally has to be a little bit calm, take the time we need to rest a little bit. But this is the mentality of the team, and we have a young team, and it's like, it's like how they play, and we score a lot of goals till now, and this is the way they want to play. Always score, focus on the next goal. So it's really good to see that. But sometimes I also feel a little bit more ball control, less mistakes, and let the opponent run. It's much better then.
Hello, Coach Jakub Kuszejko, TVP Sport Poland. Coach, does the coach see that Wojciech Szczęsny is gaining confidence with each match? Where do you see his greatest shortcomings? What has he improved recently?
Tex, this is his business to protect the goal, and he's doing good. And I think also he gives us a stability, but also his personality is really good. We need this, and but at the end is his job. So today we had again a clean sheet, and this is what we want also.
Hi, Hansi.
Hi.
Paul Vallús for The Athletic. I wanted to ask you about Pedri. When did you realize in the position or in the season which was Pedri's best role in the pitch, and how does he compare with the players that you've managed in your career? And I don't know if you believe that in his position he's possibly the best in the world.
No. I will not say too much, because it's you cannot compare him because he's an unbelievable player. And the position, I think, is one of the best, of course. He's always, he enjoy playing football. He enjoy to get the ball, and it's really great to see. In every position, when he's under pressure, he wants the ball and helps the team a lot. And also he's playing also for the team, with the team, and it's good to see. And of course, I'm very happy that
that he's here for a long time.
Guten Abend, coach. Pablo Iniesta for Babel. Despite of the big win, do you think the team can improve in any particular aspect? Thank you.
Of course we can improve. So this is what I said before. So sometimes it's good just to keep the ball, let the opponent run, so make a little bit save the energy. So this is because especially when we had a match like we have on Sunday. So this is more. So what we have to improve, okay, and also speak a lot about this.
Gracias, bona nit.
Gracias.
The press conference of our head coach Hansi Flick. They're very pleased with how the team played. Pleased also with how the players who usually don't start performed today. And of course, there's a lot of praise for Ferran Torres. We've got more reactions coming from Mestalla Marbrau next to our keeper, Tech Stensny.
Next to our goalkeeper, next to Wojciech Szczesny, would take just to analyze the qualification for the semi-finals. So, Tech, how are you? Good evening. First of all, congratulations for the victory. How important is for the team to reach the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey?
Yeah, it's important because it's a trophy that we want to win. And I thought today we had a very complete performance. It became much easier when we scored the goal so early, and then we could control the rhythm of the game and capitalize when we had the chances to score. So. It's a very good-looking result because we had a very complete performance.
Hansi Flick talked many times about the mentality of the team. So you, as an experienced player, how important is for the team to take the game just for the first minute with a good mentality? Because after a 7-1, it's not easy to play against the same team.
Yeah, it's important. But when we approach the games in this way and we are aggressive going forward and we have the shape of the team. In place, it's difficult to play against us, and with the quality that we have up front, we will always score goals. So I'm very happy, and of course I'm very happy that we managed to keep a clean sheet, and it's not a stupid 5-1 or 5-2, and 5-0 looks much better for me. So I'm very thankful for the guys because my job was very easy thanks to them today.
You answered me the next question. How important is also not only clean sheet today, 2 consecutive clean sheets. So how happy are you with this? Because this season, in the last games, we couldn't get the clean sheet. So 2 consecutive games is important also in the defensive part. Of course, we take a look for how many goals Barca scored, but how important is to be also focused in the defensive part?
It's important because it gives you confidence at the back that even when you play games and maybe you don't score very early, and as long as you don't concede, you know you're going to create chances and you know you're going to score goals. It was the same against Alaves. The other day we struggled, but we were very organized at the back and we waited for our chance. So it's important, and obviously personally it's a big relief because I don't like conceding goals.
Thank you and congrats.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our goalkeeper Tech Szczesny happy with the clean sheet, but of course with the Barca's victory here in Mestalla, reaching the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey.
Thank you very much, Marek. It's always fun to hear our keeper talk. Mr. Tech there saying that he's happy that this wasn't a stupid 5-1 or 5-2 result.
Yeah, that was a great line.
We all looked at each other, we're just like, ha.
That's a good line.
That's funnier than your jokes that you've said today.
I mean, how lucky are we that, in the unfortunate aftermath of Ter Stegen's injury, that Barca were able to find this guy to
pulled him out of retirement.
Ask him to come back and play football again, and he's playing it at a high level.
Yeah.
And a couple of big saves today, even though the game wasn't about that.
He is indeed, and now the team have had 2 consecutive clean sheets, and we'll see if they can keep that going. Right, Szczesny, Tech. Could be, because of the clean sheet, one of the players that we vote for MVP, although I think there's a clear winner, but let's go to Mark for his votes. Mark, your votes for player of the match.
Well, I think that today it's absolutely clear the player of the match of the game. Second hat-trick in his Barca career. Ferran Torres deserves the 3 points today. 3 goals in only 25 minutes. So one of the biggest games that the Valencian player played with Barca in his career. I will give 2 points to Fermin, not only for the goal, not only because he's in a good streak, is the way that he has played tonight, the force that he always gives for the rest of the team. So 2 points for him, and I will give 1 point to Rafinha. He didn't score tonight, but he gave 2 assists, so he reaches Lamine Yamal as the top assistant of the team this season with 13 assists, incredible. So these are my votes, and I have to go very quickly to the airport because Barça will go back to Barcelona only in a few minutes. So I will say goodbye, and let's see on Sunday, after the game between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, Barça will face Sevilla, one of the biggest atmospheres in La Liga in Sevilla, and Ramon Sánchez-Pizjuán. It will be for sure a tough game. So bye-bye, and visca el Barça.
Bye, Mark. We'll see you on Sunday for that game in the Sánchez-Pizjuán. Right, Mark gave us his votes. Alex?
I copied Mark.
You copied?
Essentially, I copied Mark.
You copycat.
He sent the mail vote, and I copied it on the show. So Ferran, for obvious reasons, I think we don't have to say much more. The confidence, the hat trick. Fermin for the same. I mean, I think I literally everything that I want to say, Mark had already said it. Fermin, I think, did really well in that position that we said, you know, bouncing off each other. The way that he looks at space in such a tight space inside the box, I think is quite impressive, and the confidence that he has, the way he celebrated that goal, I think says it all. And Rafinha, 2 assists. We've said it before, that season that he's having, he's always switched on the pitch, and no goal today, but assists, and I think he adds so much to Barcelona on the pitch. When he's not there, it's quite noticeable, and I think I respect that quite a lot.
Your votes, Mr. Siegel.
Similar, just one tiny little change there because I wanted all 3 Fs to be in the mix, but Ferran, obviously, 3 goals, 3 points. Fermin, some excellent movements as well, not just the goal that he scored. And this 1 point could have gone to just about anybody. It could have gone to Balde, it could have gone to Stensny, it could have gone to Rafinha, to Lamine, but I decided to give it to Frankie.
Just because you wanted the 3 Fs.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, his outside of the foot pass, so was it to Rafinha to assist the Fermin goal, I think it was. I mean, just for that was outstanding.
Well, my votes are similar, of course. Ferran, 3 goals, 3 points. Fermin, I love the energy. I wanted to credit someone in the defence for the high line that we played, and the just countless amount of times that Valencia fell into the offside trap, and Eric was the one who played as centre-back for the full 90 minutes. Garcia and Inigo played 45 each, so I'm crediting Eric Garcia for keeping that line organised and high up and making Valencia fall into that offside trap. 12 points for Ferran, 8 for Fermin, 2 for Rafinha, 1 for Frankie de Jong, and 1 for Eric. Before we finish the show, guys, I have just one more question. Let's get the tweet on the screen. Which one? I'm going Real Sociedad. I'm going Real Sociedad. I want no. I have no business with Simeone.
You want the big one with the one-off final.
Yeah, because
I would agree.
You're gonna play them twice.
I was gonna say if it was a one-off kind of for the semi-final, then you can kind of go for the big one. But I'm gonna agree with Robert. Go for Real Sociedad.
There's too much noise with Real Madrid and Atletico.
Yeah, I get it. And watching those two fight each other again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
They're already playing this weekend, so might as well. We'll see. Draw is tomorrow.
The draw is on Wednesday.
Sorry.
Draw is next Wednesday. We'll find out who we're facing in the Copa del Rey semi-finals next Wednesday. I did say that was the final question, but one very quick one, and I want you to answer in one word. Saturday, Madrid derby. Madrid, draw, or Atleti?
Atleti.
Draw.
I'm going to go to draw as well. Just have 2 of the teams, both teams drop points. Right, guys, it's been a pleasure, as always, to be here, taking you through all of the action and watching the game along with you guys. 5-0 win to get into the Copa semi-finals. A hat-trick by Ferran, goals by Fermin and Lamine Yamal. Got it done for Barca tonight. We'll be back on Sunday for the league game against Sevilla, 9 o'clock kickoff. Be there, because we will be there to entertain you. For now, goodbye, good night. Visca el Barça, we're leaving you with the highlights of the day.